or whatever the heck you want to do. Now it's okay, Nicola. We're going to give you a 2-year, $20 million contract to come play for us in college. Or we're going to give you 2 years and $15 million, and there's playing time, but I don't even know what they're doing anymore. I don't think anybody understands this anymore. I think the college game and the NCAA has become so irrelevant now. I mean, it was the Sorby situation in Texas Tech where a judge is telling the NCAA, hey, by the way, you can't bench a guy who's been gambling. You know, I mean, come on. That was unbelievable. But he's not going to play, thankfully, because he shouldn't. But here's the situation now where these college kids, or actually these high school kids, 17-year-old international prospects, are picking colleges based on a contract that they're being offered financially. You know, I do think the players were being exploited. Don't get me wrong. You know, when Alabama or Ohio State football is bringing in $100 million a year, it's not because people just like the helmets. It's not just because people, you know, just like to watch sports. It's because they're watching players, right? The players are the revenue generator. It's the players playing in an Alabama uniform or Ohio State uniform that's bringing in the revenue because they're a really good product. You're going to sell out Ohio Stadium or Bryant-Denny Stadium, right? You're selling it out. People buying the merchandise. It's a $100 million a year deal, and it really isn't fair. The players get just a full scholarship for it, and that's about it. Okay? It's nice to have a full scholarship and a meal plan paid for, and you don't have to pay for your books, yada, yada, yada. As a college kid who owed a little money when I graduated, yeah, well, sure, college being free would have been great. But when I'm actually worth something and people are paying money for my jersey or my number or are, you know, coming to watch and the university's making a fortune off of me, then maybe I should make some money. And I get it. But there has to be some sort of a happy medium here, right? I'm not sure what we have now is the best system in place that makes the most sense. Where now kids are going and playing at multiple colleges in their 4 years because they're chasing the dollars. Okay, you're a freshman at UCLA and you have a really nice season. Then you get a phone call from LSU and it's, hey, we're going to pay you this much. You go, you know what, UCLA, peace out. I'm going now. Used to, you know, you'd have to sit out a year after you transferred. It's not the case anymore. So think about this, right? A kid can play at UCLA one year and then get a bigger offer to go to Texas the next year. And then after Texas, Michigan boosters are paying him more. And he plays his junior year at Michigan, and then he goes somewhere else for his senior year. Forget where he's getting a degree from and credits transferring. That's not even part of this equation. And he's just facing, you know, he's running after dollars. Remember, Tennessee football had that situation where their quarterback left to go to UCLA because he got a better offer, even though he had just played a season at Tennessee. The system has gotten so flat out ridiculous that unfortunately the accurate sentence to open a paragraph is a 17-year-old has reached a multi-year agreement to play for UCLA when it's college hoops, sadly, is accurate. And to me, this is a big problem. I know the politicians want to get involved, and maybe they should at this point. But something needs to be done because, look, I went to a mid-major program. I went to Ohio University in the MAC, and it's a mid-major program. And over the years, we've lost players who were very good and who could transfer. You know, O'Rourke, Nathan O'Rourke, the quarterback, I think he's in Canada now, but he was with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and then he went to Indiana and had a big season a couple of years ago. He transferred from my school, so we lost him for a year. Our kicker went to Wisconsin. We had a top basketball player a couple of years ago. He ended up going to a bigger program. It happens. A running back went to Minnesota, then came back. But these guys are chasing money, right? And I get it. I understand it. You're a college kid. I mean, a couple of dollars in your pocket as a college kid is pretty cool. I did radio in college for $60 a week. I mean, that's beer money, but not enough. This is some serious money we're talking about, these guys. 6 figures. Some guys are making 7, 8 figures as college athletes. The system, again, just needs to be redone. Something has to happen here because this is not sustainable. Mid-market teams, mid-major teams just do not have the resources to compete. You have the top 20 or so schools that have the money to do so, and that, unfortunately, is going to be it. The power structure is just not going to work out anymore. Nathan O'Rourke plays for the BC Lions. There we go. Playing in Canada now. Ohio University, but graduated from Indiana, I believe, is what it is. All right, next up here on ESPN Radio, Freddie and Harry. It's been a blast as always. Nick and Ryan, great job on the other side. Dan Schwartzman, again on a Thursday, the Rich Eisen Show on ESPN Radio.
Rich Eisen here. We talk a lot about battles in sports. Teams battling through adversity, athletes fighting for every yard. The toughest warriors I've ever seen, though, aren't on the field. They're kids fighting cancer. Their families standing beside them. Doctors, nurses, caregivers. That's why I'm proud to support Hyundai Hope on Wheels. For over 28 years, they've helped fund pediatric cancer research, raising more than $303 million and supporting over 40,000 children. Learn more and donate at HyundaiUSA.com/Hope on Wheels. Rich Eisen here. Running a small business means every hire matters. A bad hire costs time and money, but the right one helps your business grow. The challenge? Finding that person without sorting through resumes. That's where LinkedIn Hiring Pro comes in. It screens candidates so you can focus on conversations with qualified talent. With Hiring Pro, you can hire with confidence and build the team you need. Join the 2.7 million small businesses using LinkedIn to hire. Get started by posting your job for free at linkedin.com/Eisen. Terms and conditions apply.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This July, get behind the wheel of a new 2026 Subaru Outback Premium at Capital Subaru of Greenville. With $4,304 total due at signing, you can lease it now for $305 a month for 36 months. That's all happening right now at Capital Subaru of Greenville off Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Capital Subaru of Greenville, where your adventure begins. Price does not include tax, title, or registration fees. See dealer for details. Offer expires July 31st, 2026.
It's bow time. Sometimes the craving for Bojangles Supremes is so strong you just gotta have them, even when your gas tank is on empty and Bojangles is still 10 miles away. Nothing beats the flavor of Bojangles' juicy golden Supremes, especially when they're part of a perfect combo with 4 boldly seasoned chicken Supremes, a made-from-scratch biscuit, fixin', and some legendary iced tea. The only thing that can satisfy your hunger is that delicious southern flavor. So when the craving is supreme, order ahead on our app and put the pedal to the metal. It's bow time.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids.
On October 9th, it's country music star Brantley Gilbert, along with special guests John Morgan and Jay Webb. For tickets, visit CarolinaCrossroadsAmp.com.
Doug Henry of Greenville is looking for your trade-in and your business. Doug Henry of Greenville is right on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial, and always right on the price and looking to beat every offer out there. Just bring it in and you won't be disappointed. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily, and you can always check them out online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Doug Henry, right on the corner and right on the price.
Think downtown Greenville is hard to get to? Think again. The roads are open and downtown is ready for you. Come see us at Fish Street Hardware, where you can drive right in for great food, cold drinks, and entertainment all week long. Join us Tuesday for Singo Music Bingo, Wednesday trivia with $1.25 wings, every Thursday for live music or open mic, then kick off the weekend with live music Friday and Saturday, plus yappy hours and fun in the repair shop game room. The roads are open, the patio is waiting, and downtown Greenville is ready to welcome you at Fish Street Hardware.
Play it again, sport. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good. So good, so good, so good. I saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports, buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
This is the Pirate Nation, and we are pirates because all you have to do to get anybody excited here is go, Purple!
You guys are rocking. The city's awesome, and I love you guys.
Sumo Kongbe hit, driven back, ECU standing tall.
The biggest thing about Pirate Nation is we kind of get it for as small a community as we are. We really get everybody involved.
Y'all are intimidating guys. I'm saying y'all are famous. Y'all are celebrity type guys, and that's intimidating.
We never lose a tailgate. That's the one thing. Undefeated.
Go Pirates! Yeah.
Live from the First Flight Credit Union Studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you in the First Flight Credit Union Studios and coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We are on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. You can find us on the Pirate Radio app powered by Carolina Caliber. We got our YouTube folks up as well in the chat game. Come check us out there as we will be with you for the next 3 hours. We got a big show on tap. We go ahead and introduce everyone because I want to honor the hero of the day as well right here at the start of the show. We got Shirley Rhodes producing, who is doing a bit of double duty today. We got intern Avery, who is helping us out big time. We got left side, strong side.
What's up, Jungle? How you?
You gonna answer, Xavier?
I'm doing good, Xavier. Can't wait for football season, baby.
Always a big moment when the Chan Man joins us to open a show, and appreciate him helping us out today and being a part of the program. And I know the fans do as well, John. Mm-hmm. The Chan, what do you call it? The Chan stands? What do you call it?
Chan stands.
your fan support. And also, let me say hello and thank you to the hero of the day, Salesman. Can you get us some kind of sponsorship for the hero of the day?
Yeah.
It can be in sports, life, anything. Our hero of the day, Wes Hines, who came in. We had a major issue right before the show. The phones were not working. And that's a problem because we have
3 phone interviews today.
3 phone interviews today. And we were going to be able to do zero. None. Yeah, I can say none. I can't say nope. I can say none.
None.
But Wes Hines and Shirley Rhodes.
There's something strange here.
Shirley said there's something strange here, and it was our phone system not working.
Yeah.
But Wes came in, got on all fours in Wes Hines' position, got under the desk, got under the table, and fixed that song.
Because he got on all fours. He's got that dog in him.
He does.
He's got that dog in him.
He was down there.
Caveman!
How long do you think Avery's going to sit there recording us?
I don't know.
We got 8 cameras here. Get out of here, Avery.
Avery,
go.
Hey, at ease, soldier.
Your watch is ended.
To your post, sir. To your stations.
Wes was down there panting, barking, growling like a dog as he was. It was a sight to see. Our hero of the day, Wes Hines.
I pay for AI.
That's right. But you know what? Sometimes
we pay for Wes Hines.
We pay for Wes Hines.
No chance in hell.
I looked at Shirley and said, Shirley, is there any chance the phones are working before the show starts? And she
No
said,
chance in hell.
And then I said, Wes, we're not going to get these phones fixed before the show, are we? And he
I
said,
have no idea.
we put out the West signal.
What is the West signal? What does that look like?
What would the West signal be?
It was in the men's section.
I put a message in the men's section of Goodwill at Goodwill, and Wes saw it, and he answered the call.
Man, answer the call.
He's always on the call. So Chandler, hero of the day. Think about that. Maybe a sub shop. Look
A
how
hero,
my brain's
a
thinking.
hero, yeah,
The hero of the day.
I know there's a place in Greenville that serves heroes.
You know what? Can I be in y'all's next sales meeting?
Sure.
No, thank you. I hate meetings. All right.
We are always welcome to a meeting here. Hey, but thank you, Wes, for getting the phones lined up again, because we have a great sponsor that sponsors our phone line, that sponsors our live line. That is the Turner Home Team Live Line.
The Turner Home Team Live Line. Justin Turner and his team can help you out if you want to sell your house fast.
Yes, sir.
Without making any repairs. Who are those phone guests? Well, hey, Zach.
What up, Zach?
Hey, Zach.
We're going to say hey to Zach Kaplan.
I think he's in Utah.
I really wish we could have had him on last Thursday. I saw him last Wednesday night, minutes after the Jaylen Brown trade. And he was as insufferable as he's ever been. So we'll talk a little bit about that. I'm going to say this to Zach. I thought about this today. He is, we laugh and have fun with him, but I think he's a great sports guy. I think he has knowledgeable takes about a lot of different things. And I want to get his take on this World Cup team and get his thoughts on USA, because he is a knowledgeable sports fellow.
He is.
And he's not afraid to give a take.
I was going to say, he is a very opinionated sports fan. He's always got a take of his own, and some are a little out there, but some make sense.
That is correct. Also coming up, hour number one, our guy Rahjai Harris. Breaking news. He has been iced. I challenged him on Monday.
Icy has been iced.
And Icy has been iced, folks.
My God!
Ice up.
It didn't even phase him.
Actually, I challenged him on Tuesday, and he got iced up today.
Ice up, son.
We will talk about that. How about this? We have the top two leading rushers in ECU football history on today's show.
I didn't even think about that.
Number one, Junior Smith will join us live in the Pirate Radio studios later on today's program. And Rahjai Harris, number two on that list.
What would be crazy if you had Leonard Henry on, the third all-time
Chandler,
rusher.
a Leonard Henry fan. Rounding out the top five, do you know the other two, Chan?
Ooh.
I'm going to give you a hint. They are really fast.
Oh, my goodness. Keaton Mitchell.
He's really fast. And who's the other really fast guy?
Really fast guy.
Like really fast. Like he's man. You want to talk about fast? This guy is fast.
In my era of watching ECU football?
Yeah.
No, that's not. No, not Breonna.
It's kind of embarrassing.
I'm losing it. Who is it?
It's like Christopher John.
Oh, Chris Johnson.
Johnson.
Chris Johnson.
John. Yeah.
Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson is on the top five list. He's top five for sure.
There's also evidence. Speaking of Chris Johnson, there's evidence out there that I did the ice bucket challenge that was posted today. I got double whammied.
Oh, you did, and I had I did the slow pour.
You did, man,
to torture you a little bit. And Jenny says the Buck did theirs today too. Dan Brown.
Shout out to Dan. Shout out to Madison. Shout out to Alex Jones for doing their part in the.
It's so weird that Alex Jones works at the Buck, and
I'm gonna do the ice bucket challenge today.
I mean, some of his theories on what they're putting in the liquor these days is crazy, but yeah. Not that Alex Jones. Good stuff there. Also joining us on the program, Jake Hunter.
Oh, man.
We will talk baseball, and we'll see if he's okay. hours after the LaMelo Ball trade, he texted me and said, I don't want to talk about it.
This is a man who watches every single game during the regular season, no matter what the record is.
And my goodness, how much did he enjoy the last half of last season? So we'll talk about that. Also, Jeff Nadu will join us. He's been out there. He's been that was pretty neat. He has been in the, you know what? Never mind. But he will join us to talk football and only football.
And he's previewing the American Conference.
We're going to preview the American on today's show. So looking forward to that. And if that's not enough, we're going to have a segment with Junior. And then we are going to keep Junior in studio and have Hud on the phone. And cool. They coached with each other at ECU. So this is going to be a fun Thursday show.
Yeah, jam-packed, a lot of information, a lot of content coming your way today on Pirate Radio Live.
Indeed. Let's check in with the chat gang. Pike liked the stream.
What's up, Pike?
He said half in North Myrtle Beach. HAF.
Hot-ass freak.
Freak. Indeed. Jamie said, hey now.
Hey now.
Why does it have to be so hot? Explanation, please. What are you, my wife? I don't know, Jamie. That's what it do. That's what it do in the summer.
That's what the weatherman do.
Why is it so hot?
That's
what the weatherman do.
That's what the weatherman do.
When we used to work in the summer, my granddad would tell me that it wasn't even hot. It used to be way hotter back in his day. So it ain't even hot.
This ain't nothing.
Fire.
I can't wait till about 15, 20 years from now where I can tell all the young people.
And your grandfather was probably up at 5:30 in the morning watching the weather to see what it was going to be like that day.
No.
95? Ain't nothing.
Oh, cool day today.
Oh, man. Well, I guess I ain't going to wear my sweatshirt today.
Oh, man. All right. We are ready to roll here on a Thursday. A lot of day baseball going on. Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by Dubuck. Braves up 6-4 on the Pirates in the sixth inning. Gavin Williams got the ball for Cleveland, and Gavin Williams is pitching a great game. Will he get enough run support? The Guardians lead 2-1 over the Twins in the sixth inning, and Gavin has gone 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 run.
Nice. I will say, I know this was a struggle earlier in his career. I haven't been keeping up as much this year. Has the run support been a continuous problem in his starts? I know that was a thing when he started, and it was frustrating to see as a Pirate fan.
He has racked up some losses lately, and it's been more, I think, him giving up runs than his team not scoring. But great outing today.
Good.
9 strikeouts to 1 walk.
Nice.
Is awesome numbers.
He's showing the people that he should be an all-star.
That is correct. The Mets.
The Mets.
They lead the Royals 7-3 in the 8th. Bronx Bombers up 10-3 on Tampa in the 6th. O's and Cubbies tied at 6 in the 6th inning. And the Red Sox lead the White Sox 2-0 in the 4th on the Bucs scoreboard. World Cup had a day off yesterday, but they're back at 4 o'clock. You know who's playing, Chandler?
No.
Mbappe! France taking on Morocco in the quarterfinals. We have reached the round of 8.
I will get my eyeballs on that game because I do enjoy watching
Mbappe when France will be playing Morocco. All right, which they put Mar on the screen. I don't get that.
There's been several teams where the abbreviation is not lining up to their country name.
Netherlands is always Ned, N-E-D.
Yeah, Switzerland the other day was like SIU or something.
Yeah, yep, seen that one. I had this conversation with my wife. Let me ask Chandler and Shirley. So, the Netherlands is really confusing to me. Because let me ask you this. What is Holland? If I say Holland, what is that, Shirley?
My first thought was the Dutch.
Okay, there's another answer. Dutch, which is Netherlands. But I thought Holland is the Netherlands. I looked it up. Holland is like a western region part of the Netherlands.
Okay.
But they're all Dutch, well, they're not Netherlandian. Like, it's all confusing.
It is confusing.
It's a bunch of words to say the same thing. Why do they got to use all these different words?
Turkey,
because it's a bunch of lands that nobody nether knows.
They're in the nether regions?
Yeah, they're in the nether regions, I guess. I don't know. I mean, because I thought there was a connection between Holland and the Netherlands, but whenever I think Holland, the first thing I think of is Dutch. And tulips.
Which are people from Netherlands.
Yeah, and tulips, because they grow a lot of those.
I think of the soccer player.
Oh, Holland.
Holland.
I think of Terry Holland before I think of Holland.
I think of my grandmother, because my grandmother's maiden name was Holland.
There we go.
I went to school with and was roommates with a Holland.
You want to go out later and go Dutch? Sure. All right. The World Cup reminds me of how stupid I am when it comes to world geography.
Yes.
What continent is Morocco in, Chandler?
Oh my God!
Come on, Chandler.
Morocco?
Come on, Chandler. Yeah. What continent?
Oh, continent.
Focus in. Lock in, John.
Morocco. Africa.
Correct. Well done. We should do this with Chandler and Wes.
Africa.
But Morocco, Egypt, like I always forget they're in Africa. For some reason, I think Portugal should be in South America or Central America, but it's not. It's over by Spain, I believe. So I don't know, man. It's confusing. Jamie said, I don't speak freaky deaky Dutch. Was it Austin Powers' dad who hated the Dutch?
That sounds about right.
I think
his Faja?
I think his Faja. I think he said he liked all people and all men are created equal except the Dutch.
Thanks to AI.
I hate the Dutch.
You could always ask.
You got a lot. Okay, you got a Troy D like number of tabs open on your computer, man. What are you doing with all those tabs open?
I've got 3 Excel sheets up here.
Nice. Okay.
I got a Google Docs.
Okay. Work related.
I got my Outlook email.
All right. So you got 5 of them are work. What about the play?
Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, ChatGPT, Wikipedia, ChatGPT. Why do I have that there twice? ECU Pirates Deck Yab. Jay Sonhalter bio and ESPN.com. And then I was about to Google, did Austin Powers Faja hate the Dutch?
But instead you Googled Ali Sadiq?
Yeah, me and Shirley were watching him. He's a comedian, and he's very, very funny. He went to prison for 5 years.
That's hilarious.
And it's a good story. What about a story?
Why did he go to prison?
Drug.
He got drug. Why say a lot of words when one word do trick?
Drug. Oh, man.
All right, so what are we Googling?
Did Austin Powers
Oh, my God. That's what we're Googling.
hate the Dutch?
The
first one comes up, said, why did he?
Good question.
Not P. Diddy, but why did he?
Shirley, take us to break. We'll talk to Zach Kaplan. Do we have an answer on that? Do we have an answer? Did he hate the Dutch?
Oh, yes, he did.
Okay, all right, thank you.
There's only 2 things I can't stand in this world. People who
are intolerant. Is that what he said?
Of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
Yes. Michael Caine.
Michael Caine as Nigel Powers.
Nigel Powers. All right, we got that covered. We will talk World Cup, NBA offseason, and dive into some football with Big Ten cappy Zach Kaplan. Also, Rahjai Harris joining us later on this hour as well. Back with you, busy edition, fun edition of Pirate Radio Live after this timeout.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
Hey Birdland! On Saturday, July 11th, celebrate America's 250th birthday as the O's take on the Kansas City Royals at 7:05 p.m. 20,000 fans will receive a hot dog race cap presented by Drive Easy Maryland. Whether you're Team Mustard, Team Relish, or Team Ketchup, rep yours all game long. Then stick around for our first ever post-game drone show presented by Coca-Cola. Don't miss your chance to celebrate the red, white, and blue in Birdland. Get tickets at Orioles.com/celebrating250.
Looking for a night out that's a little different? At Encino Mexican Steakhouse. Bold Mexican flavors meet premium steakhouse tradition. Sink your knife into perfectly cooked, hand-cut steaks. Savor rich, authentic dishes inspired by Mexican culinary heritage and pair it all with a handcrafted cocktail. Encino Mexican Steakhouse, where Mexican flavor meets steakhouse perfection. On Memorial Drive in Greenville or online at EncinoRestaurant.com.
Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gakwe, and our mission at Michaels & Gakwe is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gakwe are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
What's better than exploring downtown Washington? Tasting it. Join a food tour with Forks of Little Washington and discover the local flavor. Stroll the historic waterfront and enjoy delicious bites from some of the town's favorite restaurants and specialty shops. Food tours combine great food, local history, and unforgettable stories into one delicious experience. Whether you're a foodie, a visitor, or a local looking for a new adventure, there's no better way to experience Washington. For pricing and reservations, visit forksoflittlewashington.com. Brought to you by visitwashingtonnc.com.
The biggest sporting event in the world, and a superior light beer to match it. Michelob Ultra. For every match, every goal, every superior play on the world's biggest stage. Because from the pitch to the pour, superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see, for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality, that's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Dixon. Recalculating.
You are now in the middle of nowhere. Well, not exactly. Welcome to Martin County, the middle of nowhere, but the center of everything. Just 80 miles from the Outer Banks, 90 from Raleigh, and less than 30 minutes from East Carolina University and the Pamlico River. Kayak the Roanoke River, dance in downtown Williamston, or just watch horses do their thing in farm life. So yeah, you could stay stressed, or you have arrived at peace. Martin County, get lost in the best way.
This is Chris Johnson, CJ2K. You listen to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Sorry, I was looking for something. Looking for my brain. Welcome back to a Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Shirley Rhodes, intern Avery. Wes was about to eat when we put out the West signal, and he had to come save us. So, did he even get to eat, Shirley? Is that because he just left?
He was able to, believe it or not, get about a couple bites in before he had to run out. So his wife took it to go. So she just came by and brought him his dinner.
He's like Superman. He's doing just normal things for, like a human being does, and then he gets the call, and he just like rips open his shirt, and it's his engineer suit.
I would have been annoyed as it is to have to like come in to fix something, but if I was like just about to eat, in fact, one of the most frustrating scenes in movie history, Macaulay Culkin had that great plate of mac and cheese on Home Alone.
Yeah.
and like he never takes a bite of it, and it made me so angry as a kid. Eat, damn it! But nah, he had to go almost murder 2 grown men who broke into his house. All right, joining us on the Turner Home Team Live Line, Big Ten Cappy, Zach Kaplan joining us. Zach, hey Zach.
Hey. Zach. Hello, Zach.
I think I hear him.
Live from Anaconda, Montana.
Uh-oh. You know what? We might have a phone issue. Do we have a phone issue? Check. Zach.
Zach, are you there? On the Turner Home Team Live Line. Speak. Did Wes just leave too? Wes, we need you!
All right, now Wes is the hero of the day. I don't want to speak ill of the hero of the day, but sometimes Wes fixes one thing and 4 things break.
Well, see, what's funny is that when I pulled up to the station, Shirley texted in the group chat and said, hey, we're having a problem with the lines. Wes is on his way. I walk in, Wes is already sitting down. I'm like, oh, Wes, you're already here? Oh, yeah. And I'm like, did you get it fixed?
Oh, they fixed it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, okay, sweet. Let's go.
I will say this, and it was right before the show, but
Can we take back the hero of the day?
We fixed it, but I just realized we didn't test it at all. We're just like, yep, that baby's done. All right, next. Here we go. The moment of truth. Big Ten Cappy, Zach Kaplan, are you there? Oh, no!
Oh, Zach.
Oh, no. We're screwed.
Live from...
We're screwed. I'm going home.
We'll be okay.
No, it's over.
Nah, hey, look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me. It's going to be okay. As long as we have Shirley Rhodes and Wes comes back, we're good.
Wait till Wes is about
till he gets here.
Can we get Zach breathing out of my ear? Or is that me? Can we get Wes about to open up that plate of to-go food, and he's about to take a bite and call him again? Come back.
Now I get to finally eat.
Shirley is trying to figure this thing out. I tell you what, Shirley. Hey, can we run Rahjai and try to figure it out while we're doing that? Okay, let's do that. And then we'll try to get Zach lined up because we do need to fix it so we can talk to Jake Hunter at 4 o'clock and Coach Hud later and Jeff Nadu in the 4 o'clock hour.
I know we'll find out in just mere moments how Rahjai's doing, but how was your conversation with old Rahjai?
Great.
Man, I miss that guy. I need a dap up from Rahjai Harris stat. He makes a trip to Greenville for a ECU home game this year.
He said that he would be here at some point.
Okay, good.
So
good.
That is good to hear. Gabe says, hey, he said the mac and cheese looked good. You ain't lying, man. That was like the best looking mac and cheese at that time in my life. I was about 10 years old.
Yeah.
I've seen better since.
Before, when we thought we had the problem that we had, now we have it again, which is no problem. We get it fixed. You mentioned having Zach on the phone and how it would sound. Jamie says in the comment section, call him on the cell, put him on speaker. He's loud enough.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Right now, we're at a standstill. So Chandler and I will talk.
Sure, why not?
Chandler, who are your top 5 all-time favorite East Carolina
Okay. My all-time favorite Pirate football player is Zeke Bigger.
By the way, what number did he wear?
44.
Which is being retired by Washington. They're
I saw that.
Retiring the jersey of John Riggins.
Nice. So,
Zeke the Bulldog.
Baseball, I'll have to go with...
Oh, I was speaking football, but I kind of like this.
Okay.
Let's go 5 across all sports.
All right, baseball, I'll have to go with... Oh, man. I'm probably going to go with Danny Beal.
Great fella.
Rubber
arm.
Yeah. I mean, he was just a workhorse, personal friend. Basketball, Man, I will have to go with.
And before you say that, Chandler, because people are on the edge of their seats. We have. Hello?
All right, here we go.
We have cars pulled over on the side. They're like, I cannot wait to hear the rest of Chandler's list. But before we get to that, we are going to try again. Do you think we'll hear Zach's voice on the other side of this line when I reach out to him?
I'm going to say positively yes.
All right, I'm going to say no.
I was going to say no, but I kind of had a feeling you were going to say
all right, Shirley, we're going to roll the dice, baby.
Go. All right.
We go live to the Turner Home Team Live Line. Joining us from WNCT Channel 9, Zach Kaplan. Hey, Zach. Yeah!
Yeah! Zach! Zach! Yay! Zach is here! Zach's on the Turner Home Team Live Line! What's up, Zach Kaplan? Talk to us, please. Keep talking.
Hold on, real quick. Wes, no hero of the day. Shirley, you're the hero of the day. Congratulations. You have replaced Wes.
All right, Zach, you are on the line, correct?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, thank you.
Bad news is we're about out of time. We got to get to our Rahjai Harris interview.
Great having you, Zach. Thanks for joining us today.
Anytime, guys. The segment's done and dusted.
Zach, where? I hate to ask this question. Where are you?
Where are you? I'm at Old Works Golf Course in Anaconda, Montana.
I heard your Anaconda don't want none, but that's, I guess, not true because you're there.
Once you got bunts, hon.
Yeah. You're at a golf course?
I'm at a golf course. College Game Day, they do like the live call-ins like during warm-ups.
Yeah, I've seen College Game Day.
That's what I'm doing, except I'm on the 15th green, Kaplan putt. Oh, 6 inches left.
All right. Oh, story of my life.
Hate to see it. But yeah, we're here. It's a beautiful day. There's no humidity. It's a gorgeous day for golf and a gorgeous day to be talking to you fine folks.
It's a smoker here, but good to hear your voice, Zach.
He's doing his best Ryan McChrystal right now, playing golf while being interviewed on Pirate Radio.
That is very true, Chan man. Zach, I've been wanting to ask you this because I said earlier I gave you a compliment that you're a really good sports guy. You are knowledgeable about not just the big 3 sports that we talk most about, and we'll throw in hockey for the big 4, but I feel like you have knowledge on a lot of different sports and you have strong opinions on sports. So I've been wanting to ask you about this USA World Cup team. I thought it was a bit of fool's gold, and then I thought, man, I'm just being a hater. Maybe this team is just actually good. I never quite believed in them, and I feel like that feeling was justified when they got their tails whooped by Belgium on Monday night. But what did you think of that meltdown and this iteration of the World Cup as a whole when it comes to Team USA?
Yeah, I kind of go back to the Dennis Green quote of "They are who we thought they were." Never really believed in them to do anything crazy, but had thought they at least one of the Belgium match was a chance, and then just a complete no-show like that. This kind of stinks, obviously. And I mean, I don't know what was going on in the third goal that kind of sealed it, but they are who we thought they were. And they let Belgium off the hook.
Let him off the hook. Christian Pulisic, Jag, just another guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I mean, I got real concerns about whether he can be the lead USA national team forward. I mean, it's just, he's good when he's available, but it's it's fleeting. I mean, it's just not, you can't rely on it, and the best ability is availability. And it's been an issue both in club and both playing for club and for country. So it's just, at some point, he's not getting any younger, neither any of us. And if you can't stay healthy now, how can you be expected to do so in 4 years?
Did you know your good friend Chandler Honeycutt is the biggest Mbappe fan in Eastern North Carolina?
I didn't, but now I do. Chandler Honeycutt,
Oui.
But no, Chan appreciates the artistry and athleticism that Mbappe has on the pitch. Are you going to watch any more World Cup, Zach, or are you done when USA is done?
No, I'll watch it. I'm just being out here. I mean, I'm not going to seek it out necessarily, just being in Montana on this trip. But if it's on, I'll watch it. I'll keep an eye on it. maybe put some sports bets on it with my my old boss is sitting next to me, who's an avid sports bettor. So maybe some soccer bets. He's more of a baseball bettor. But
you got any picks picks for today for us? Anything he's got tonight?
Oh, let me look. Anything for baseball or soccer or both?
Anything that he has. Your big time sports bettor.
Baseball bets you like?
All right.
Quote is, I haven't even looked at the card today. Red Sox up 2-0. So Chandler, don't do them as your dog of the day because it already started.
All right.
Zach is the king of callbacks and references.
He keeps his receipts.
2-0 Boston on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. Zach, are you over the Jaylen Brown thing yet?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Clip, what did you say?
Do you need to go?
More time. No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Are you over the Jaylen Brown thing?
No, I'm not. Oh, my God, no. It's funny because J-Bone texted me about it, and I was like, J-Bone, I haven't heard from you in years. But he texted me, and look, I just think it's the type of trade that gets coaches and GMs fired. I just think it's, I get it. Like, you don't want to be paying him $70 million in his 30s, but to have Paul George as the return and right in the water on the tee shot, I just think it's a return. Like,
are you doing play-by-play and talking and
probably both teams? Quoting Kevin Harlan now. I just like they all right. So they save money and they got his salary off the payroll. But then you bring back a bigger one and a guy who's never available, cannot be trusted to stay available and healthy. And I just think they kind of, you can't do both. Like you can't, give yourself flexibility and, get a guy with a high usage rate off your team, but then bring in Paul George. So it's like you can't do one and the other. That's a trade.
All right.
Try to get away with doing both.
I'm bored with this. Let's get to Mike P's question. Top 5 appetizers.
All right.
Let's do that.
Ooh.
Let's do a draft and we all pick 3. Zach, you're our guest. You can pick first.
Mozzarella sticks.
Good call. Chan.
You can count this as an entree, but they're mostly on appetizer list. Buffalo wings.
Damn. I mean, that's a classic right there. Is this a snake draft?
Sure.
All right.
Got 2.
Let me get some hey, garçon.
Hey, garçon.
Let me get some nachos.
Okay.
Let me do a plate of nachos.
All right. Your shot now.
Let me get
sausage.
This is gonna be. Let me get some of that. Let me get some of your crab dip. I like a hot dip.
Yes.
To dip my chip in. So I went big chip style with nachos and the crab dip. Although I could get the little pita chips with the crab dip. All right, Chandler.
All right, you listening? Pretzel bites with beer cheese.
Okay. I don't know if I've ever had that.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen it on a menu.
You gotta get it. Delish.
Okay.
No, you have to in order to judge it.
Okay. Zach, you got 2 picks.
Oh man, I got look here. Nachos were said, right?
Yep.
Why would you ask that? You know it was said.
No, it was said.
Mike P said Big Ten Cappy, more like Big Ten things at one time Cappy. It really felt like he was doing 3 shows. He was doing
Jaylen Brown.
He was doing his
tee shot right there.
His live golf stream. He was doing this interview and then doing some comedy podcast where he's doing bids with Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart said that.
I'm calling both curves. All right, what are your picks, Zach?
Cheese curds.
Oh.
Yeah, you look like a cheese curd.
Cheese curds with caramel is really good.
So you got mozzarella sticks and cheese curds. All right, you got one more pick. You want to go triple cheese?
Can I go mac and cheese bites?
Yes. All right, you cheesy fella, you. Chandler, your last pick.
Man.
Cheesy as it gets. Okay.
If you're going to whisper, don't whisper into the phone. Okay.
Cheese ball.
Chandler, you want a Christmas cheese ball?
Bacon cheese fries.
Damn, that is a great pick. From O'Cool's Waffle Fries?
Oh, yes.
Son of a gun.
Talk to me nice.
Give me a shrimp basket.
That's not bad.
It's on the appetizer list, right?
It is.
I love a good shrimp basket. All right, so I got shrimp, nachos, and crab dip. I went a little seafoodish.
Okay.
Chandler, what'd you get?
I went buffalo wings, pretzel bites with beer cheese, and then I also went. What did I just picked it.
The cheese fries.
Oh, bacon cheese fries.
And Zach went triple cheese, mac and cheese bites, cheese curds, and mozzarella sticks.
Man, he is a cheesy guy.
Zach, when you coming back in town?
Monday night, and then I'll be back to work Tuesday on 9 on your side.
9 on your side.
Oh,
right. that was a big miss. Calamar, I should have that.
By the way, before you let you go, Zach, I was actually with you as you were planning the surprise, the birthday surprise for your dad. Got the video from you the other day of your dad walking out on the front porch and seeing you. What was that like? Was he very surprised to see you?
Oh yeah, no, he was blown away. He's good. It was quite a surprise. He was teary-eyed. Like, it was like, my dad was an emotional person. But I got you.
I mean, you've seen those like military people come home. You think that's emotional? How about a TV sports anchor coming home to see his dad from a tour in Greenville?
Coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming.
That is really neat, though, Zach. I'm glad you were able to do that. So, what did like your mom know and keep the surprise? I guess.
Yeah, and we had to, he called on Father's Day, wondering if I was coming home. And I had to lie and tell him, no, they're making me work. I got to cover the...
My boss is a real pain in the you-know-what.
Bailey not let me enjoy my family life.
Your dad hates Brian Bailey, wouldn't let you come home. That's great.
Seriously, y'all got to shut up.
Sorry.
He did say, I was right there with him in the car, and he said, no, Dad, I got this thing to do for work. And he said, that damn Brian Bailey.
I'm going to kill that man.
and that kind of thing.
Zach shows up. His dad has come to Greenville to kill Brian Bailey.
He's like in a trench coat, sitting outside in the rain as Bailey leaves the station.
All right.
No, I blame the other boss, actually. I kept Bailey out of it for once. I feel like he catches too many strays. So.
All right, Zach. Hey, good luck the rest of your round. Thanks for joining us, man. And looking forward to seeing you when you return to Greenville.
Yes, sir. I'll be back in studio next Thursday. Can't wait. As Scott would say. And glad we got the phone issue settled, and the segment clipper is done and dusted.
Done and dusted.
Had to get one more in there.
The king of bits.
Can't wait. I got that whispering was really annoying me.
I was just about to say, I don't think we need to interview Zach, even though it is funny. It is it's a mess.
Yeah, I don't
trying to do an interview with him as he's doing literally the biggest multitasking ever, which is doing an interview on the radio and playing golf at the same time.
Let's get a break in. I don't know if we're gonna have time. We'll see if we can squeeze in Rahjai Harris when we return. Wrap up hour one. Got Jake Hunter, Jeff Nadu, and maybe Rahjai in hour two. If we can't get it in our next segment, we'll figure it out. Junior Smith, Greg Hudson, hour three. Big Edition Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
Hey Pirate Nation, Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. Ready to save money on your current automobile loan? Right now our road to savings couldn't be faster. At First Flight we're making borrowing easy with our limited time auto refinance promotion. Apply today at one of our branches located in Greenville, Newbern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary to see how one of our experienced lenders can beat your current auto loan rate by 0.5%. All local residents are membership eligible. Terms and conditions do apply. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates.
Looking for the perfect bottle of wine or something a little more unique? Discover Simply Divine Oil and Wine in Arlington Village. With a huge selection of hand-picked wines and gourmet olive oils, there's something for every taste. Not sure what to choose? Kimberly and her expert team are always ready to guide you, answer your questions, and help you find your new favorite. Join the fun with wine tastings twice a month or test your knowledge at trivia every Thursday. Follow Simply Divine Oil and Wine on Facebook and Instagram to stay in the know. Simply Divine Oil and Wine. Elevate your pour.
Truck buyers, Jeep lovers, and deal hunters, get over to East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville right now for some of the biggest savings of the year. Drive home a new 2026 Ram 1500 and save up to 25% off on 2026 Ram 1500s. That's up to $23,000 in savings. Get the best riding truck and the best warranty in the business at 10 years and 100,000 miles. It's the Make This the Summer event. Looking for SUV luxury and capability? Get into a new 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee and save up to $7,000 or lease one for as low as $459 a month. Ready for adventure? The iconic 2026 Jeep Wrangler is available with savings up to $8,000 or lease one for as low as only $409 a month. Hurry to East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Greenville Boulevard or shop online today.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cockerell in Greenville. Come see us!
Lease offers based on 39-month lease, 10,000 miles per year with $3,999 due at signing. Tax tags and $899 admin fee not included. See dealer for details.
Warm up with savings at the Beaufort Hotel. Plan your escape and save up to 20% off. The premier vacation destination on the Crystal Coast is nestled on 10 acres and overlooks the Rachel Carson Reserve, home to 30 wild horses. Discover why Beaufort was named the best small town for adventure by USA Today when you stay at the Beaufort Hotel, where your Outer Banks adventure begins. Visit BeaufortHotelNC.com or call 252-728-3000.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021 for a roof that's built to last and service you can trust. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie.
This is Marcus Crandall, former ECU Pirate and Grey Cup champion. And you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Is your office printer on the fritz? Well, don't wait days for a repair. Contact the professionals at CopyPro, where they promise fast 3-hour service on all your office printing devices. Contact CopyPro today for a free office printing analysis to help you cut costs and boost efficiency. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 756-3175. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, let's get right to our chat with our guy, Rahjai Harris, who I spoke with a little bit earlier this afternoon. Once again, the number 1 and 2 all-time leading rushers on the show today, Rahjai and Junior Smith. Here's my chat with Rahjai. All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, Rahjai Harris, number 47, our guy. This is a cool day on the show because we got the 2 all-time leading rushers in ECU history. Number 2 on the list, Rahjai. Number 1 on the list, Junior Smith, who will join us later on today. So awesome show. Rahjai, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I can't complain. How about yourself?
I'm good. And let's start there, man. We've talked about a lot of your great plays and moments and how much you love, being at ECU, but you're in the record books, man. And the way it is now with players leaving and stuff, I don't know. You might be number 2 forever here at ECU. But what does that mean to you, being the second all-time leading rusher in school history?
It's crazy, man. And it took me a long time to really process that, man, because my career was bumpy. I hit a lot of bumps in my careers, you feel what I'm saying? But I just kept getting up. And I kept going, man. And if I had anything to say to the youth, to the younger generation, that it'd be that. You feel what I'm saying? Just keep going when stuff go bad. Keep going when adversity hit, man, because it's going to always hit. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to keep getting up, and that's exactly what I did, man. I leaned into that 1%, man, on them cold nights, and the colder nights I had to lean into that 1% even more. You feel what I'm saying? So continue to trust God through the whole process, man. And then I looked up, man, and I really doubted myself, though, man. It was so crazy, and I never really talked about it with you. But so that season I was going through, and they was naming me like the top 6, top 7. And I was talking one night with Destiny, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to try to aim for like top 4. You know, top 4, top 5. You know what I'm saying? You know, we only got like 1-2 more games left. You feel what I'm saying? That'd be something cool right there, top 5. You feel what I'm saying? And I remember she told me, she said, why not go, you know, top 3, top 2, do something bigger? And I was like, man, it's more reasonable. You feel what I'm saying? Top 5. You feel what I'm saying? Like top 5. You feel what I'm saying? But now I look back, it's like that little motivation right there is everything. You feel what I'm saying? I needed her to say that to me. You feel what I'm saying? I needed that motivation to go get that. But that adversity was real, man. The dark nights was real, man. But the sun will shine again for sure.
That's cool. You got to push through it yourself, and sometimes you might need another voice to help you out to push through it. But yeah, you're ahead of Leonard Henry, an all-time great, ahead of your teammate Keaton Mitchell, ahead of CJ2K, Chris Johnson, who. You know, speaking of a guy that's fighting right now, is Chris Johnson and Rahjai. They brought back the ice bucket challenge. We were challenged by I was challenged by an ECU Hall of Famer, another running back, touchdown Tony Collins, awesome guy. So I said I'm gonna throw it back at some other running backs. I'm gonna go. Brandon Simmons, great guy. He was teammates with Chris Johnson and coaching football in high school, and of course our guy Rahjai Harris. And Rahjai, breaking news for folks. I don't know when you're going to post it, but I understand the icing, the dousing was done today, right?
It was. I've been procrastinating though, man. I really have, but I finally did it today, and just to say. No emotion, you know. I got up and, but I felt it. Look, I did feel it. I felt everything. I felt every ice cube on my body. I felt it, man. But, man, anything for somebody like that, man, a pirate brother, man, somebody that done left a legacy, man, for his family, you feel what I'm saying? And people like me, man, I grew up watching them. You feel what I'm saying? I wanted to be just like that speedster. Like, we used to train for track and everything. I'm being like Chris Johnson today. You feel what I'm saying? But that was my younger generation. That's what we watched and admired and still admire to this day, man. So that ice bucket challenge wasn't nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing.
I tried to play it cool, Rahjai, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to act like this don't affect me at all. And my body stayed still, but you could see the fear. You could see it in my eyes that, man, I was feeling it just like you were.
You got me thinking about it right now, man. Flashbacks.
Rahjai, when you were, you didn't grow up an ECU fan. You're a South Carolina kid, and but you knew, obviously CJ, what he was doing in the NFL, but like, how much did you learn about the history of ECU football while you were here? My all-time favorite is Dwayne Harris, just an awesome all-around football player. But like the Carden, Hardy, Zay Jones era, did you go back to the Peach Bowl Pirates and all that? Like, how much did you learn about the history while you were here?
Man, I learned a lot, man, about them players right there, man. Vontae Leach, man, Vontae Leach was a guy, man, that really took a lot of players up under his wing, man. I remember the first day I met him, I just walked up to him. I said, what's going on, Roger? I know who you is. And I said, I'm like, man, this big time right here, So, man, guys like that, man, I learned, man, I paid attention, man, because you got to. You feel what I'm saying? It was done the right way, man, and you got to make sure you do everything in your power to keep it like that, man. So, shout out to all the greats, man. Shout out to all the Pirates. Because, man, it's a lot, man. It's a lot of resources out here, man. It's a lot of pirate family out here, man, that want the best for you, man. So I never go back. If I had to go back, I'd never trade that decision to go to ECU, man, because I really met some people that's really locked in for the rest of my life.
I was looking for a Vontae Leach stat. Okay, okay. I thought I was right. So Vontae Leach. Man. Super Bowl, great fullback. How about he was the first player to catch a pass in the NFL from Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers' first completion was to Vontae Leach.
How you remember that, Clip?
Because I don't know anything. I don't know anything but stupid sports facts.
That's crazy though, but that is wild. That's
Yeah,
wild.
that's
He stopped, dude. He was stopped. Ooh,
Hey, use that one with your buddies or your family to make you look like you know something, Rahjai. Use
There you
that
go,
one.
Dad. I'm gonna put it in the back pocket. You know, you learn something every day, Clip. You learn
That's
something
right.
every day.
You
There
got to.
go.
Rahjai Harris joining us today, Pirate Radio Live. Rahjai, we'll just get an update with you, man. How's your health? You on the field? You jogging? Like what are you able to do right now?
Today was the first day I started jogging, man. And
Nice. Congrats.
Today's been bittersweet for real, man. Today's been a good day. It started off good. But I didn't even know I was gonna get the job today. Seen the doctor, man, and the tests that I've been doing and everything. My leg's strong enough to start it. So, man, we started taking baby steps today, man. But man, we got a long way to go.
Yeah.
Man, we stacking them 1%, man. We letting it add up. My guy.
That is good to hear. That is good to hear. As we are looking forward to another football season, Rahjai. Do you know what the Phil Steele magazine? Are you familiar with that? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like the giant college football book comes out every year.
I probably do. I probably just ain't.
Well, that's out. We got that in studio. We're going to talk to Phil next week. So we're going to do an American conference preview today with our guy Jeff Nadu. So it's starting to get into that feel a little bit.
It's about that time now. It's about
Yeah.
that time. It's right around the corner. I can't wait. Wait.
What's like the coaches get a little bit of a break? Is that July? I think. How about players?
Yeah, I think I think the players will get one more break at the end of July.
And then it's on.
And then it's on. It's on and cooking, and I'll be up there in Greenville soon, seeing them Pirates get after it.
I like that.
I can't wait, man. I'm supporting them, man. I'm supporting them until I die. Hey, I'm just a Pirate for life. Come
Yes,
on,
sir.
man. I'm a Pirate for life.
How much did you love / hate fall camp, Rahjai? Was it a love-hate relationship?
It's a love-hate relationship. It is, but it really shows you who really loves the game.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And man, it's a serious time, man, because for one, you there all day. So people that got families and stuff like that, it's really hard. You feel what I'm saying? That's a con for me. You feel me? Some nights I came in, Emery was asleep. You feel what I'm saying? But it's a great time for that team, for that locker room. You know what I'm saying? That chemistry and stuff like that, man. But you always have your cons, man. You be tired, but everybody tired in that time because everybody doing fall camp. You feel what I'm saying? So stacking them days in camp, man, is very important, though. You feel what I'm saying? It's very important, especially if you want to be on that field, man. So any of that small treatment, film study, an extra little workout, extra little nap, all that's important during camp. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you ain't on the field, you ain't playing good stuff on film, you just going to be right down the sideline. You feel what I'm saying?
And I'm sure it gets I'm sure it gets redundant. It feels like Groundhog Day, but like you look at the fourth quarter or week 4 or week 8 or week 10, and you're like, man, I'm glad I did all that crap. You know, it paid off.
Yeah, because you'll look up, man, and camp will be over, and then you done played the first game, and then you look up, it's week 5.
Right.
And then you look up again, it's your last home game. And then
even as an observer, Rahjai, it feels like the wait is forever and the season goes by like that. Is that like for the players
every
too?
Year.
Yeah.
Every year, man. Every year. It's like you just grinding for a little stint, literally a little stint, man.
Yeah.
But it's going to pay off, man. It's going to pay off, man, no matter what it is, though. That's just life for you. You feel what I'm saying? You just always got to stack days regardless. So looking forward to it, though, man. Fall camp is very important, man. I think this year team, I think it's really ran by them players, man. I've been seeing the little videos. I've been talking to some of the guys, Julian, man, and they're excited, man. And, you know, from a former Pirate, man, seeing somebody like that excited about the program and seeing somebody younger like that that's growing and maturing, I mean, it's everything. You feel what I'm saying? Because
that's
the same
awesome.
guys, some of the guys on that team, you know, played with us. You feel what I'm saying? They looked up to us.
Yeah.
So now seeing them doing the same thing, you feel what I'm saying, that we did, it's wonderful. You feel what I'm saying? It's wonderful, man. I'm glad I'm seeing it for sure.
That's great to hear. And Rahjai, always enjoyed talking with you, man. Looking forward to seeing you getting dunked, getting doused. Well, we got to get that out there. So
I might post it, man. I don't know. Nah, I'm just playing. You'll see it, man. You'll see it.
All right, Rahjai. Appreciate you, man. We'll check in with you next week.
Most definitely, my guy. Much love, man. Tell everybody I say hello, man.
All right, joining us today.
There
on Pirate
is
Radio
our guy,
Live,
Rahjai Harris. By the way,
number
video is out
47, our guy.
on
This is a
Instagram.
cool day
Channel
on the
just
show
showed me.
because
Rahjai
we got
getting
the
dunked.
two all-time
Challenged
leading
his
rushers
running
in
back
DC
teammates, his
history.
pops, his
Number
family.
2 on the list,
And I think he
Rahjai.
said all of
Number
Pirate
1 on the
Nation. I think he
list,
just
Junior
challenged
Smith, who will join us later
thousands
on,
and thousands of people.
today.
All the running backs he's ever played with.
Yeah.
Rahjai,
So
how you
a
doing?
lot of
Including
folks.
Man, I'm blessed. Man.
his professional career, ECU high
I'm
school.
good. Hey,
All
let's
of
start
them.
there,
Pee-wee.
man.
All of them. We'll take a break, come back when we return. Sausage. Jake Hunter joins us. We'll talk about what he's up to in the baseball world, Little Hornets, and more with Jake. Back with you after this.
Number 2 forever here.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
Hey, Pirate friends, it's Rhonda from Russell's, and we're back open with a whole new look. We have a ton of surprises for you to see, including our Johnny O Shop and Shop. Our racks and shelves are fully stocked with all new spring and summer merchandise for both men and women. Make it a point to come by Russell's in downtown Washington to check out the new look, experience the same great customer service you've come to know, and see all the new quality clothing that you love. We can't wait to see our pirate friends and customers back at Russell's in downtown Washington.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And now with 3 locations. A brand new Country Mart is now open on Highway 11 right across from Aiden Grifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
In Beaufort County, success is built together. The Washington-Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce connects leaders, supports local businesses, and helps our community thrive. From networking to community events, the Chamber is building a stronger Beaufort County every day. Get involved, grow your network, and help shape the future of beautiful Washington.
For more information on the Washington-Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce, including future events and membership, visit wbcchamber.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. They're now open 7 days a week, and you can stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. Jerry has entered the chat gang and says hello. Hello! And says we are the PRL chat gang. Good news and bad news.
Good evening, cowards.
Bad news is no sausage. Jake Hunter.
Sausage.
Scratched.
Will not be joining us.
We scratched him from the lineup today.
You know, he texted me last week and said, I don't want to talk about it. And he's literally not going to talk about it.
Not talking about this.
Had a conflict and wanted to join us later, but we have things lined up. So we're going to push him to tomorrow.
Okay.
So we'll talk to Jake Hunter coming
and
up.
He will be joining who tomorrow on the show? Because I'm curious.
You asking who else is going to be on?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The Friday crew. You got your Brian North. You got your Morgan Ehlers. You got your Alex Harper. We'll throw in a Tony Dunn. J-Bone will join us. And next Friday, we got a big guest on the show. Phil Steele.
Yes, sir. And what do you have there?
Well, normally, and I think, I don't know if Boss Man was waiting to do some big over-the-top reveal or something. But wow. Was that behind the goal? Yeah. Mbappe nearly scored early. He usually presents the book and we make a big deal, but he's been holding out. It's just been sitting on his desk. And I was like, I got to put this thing to use. Yeah. I waited a day. I can't wait any longer. We got to, oh my goodness, France on the doorstep, but cannot get in. And we're just 4 minutes into this match. But we got it, Chan Man.
And this is what this reminds me of. When I was younger and each of the college football games would come out for Xbox or whatever you had, you would go to your Walmart or whatever, Target, and you would see it there in the case and get it out, and you would just stare at it like, I finally have it. And it seems like the last 5-6 years that I've actually been a full-time employee and we get this on our desk.
Yeah.
On the table, ready to talk about it. I can't stop staring at the book. It's here.
For all you degenerates out there listening to us, and all you weirdos, for us, this is y'all's Playboy, basically.
Yes.
This is what excites us.
Yeah.
Men in pads and helmets.
Yeah. Not just one.
Let's check out this centerfold. Whoa, buddy. Purdue Boilermaker.
Oh, shout out Greg Hudson.
That gets the juices flowing.
Oh,
hey. The Phil Steele magazine is here. We will talk to Phil coming up next week. I am pumped about that. Joe, you made me want to once again go back in my day and always talk about my summer memory of getting the first football magazine. Not even fantasy, but just the NFL magazine, and seeing who my team plays that year.
Mm-hmm. That's how you found out.
There's no schedule release or anything. They might put it in the paper when the day it comes out,
and maybe find out who is on the team still and who might have left.
Exactly. It's crazy. That's just such an old man thing to say, but it's crazy how much
things have changed.
Information is out there.
Mm-hmm.
Just every little bit, and way too much information. Like I said yesterday, not everything is news. Does anybody need to know Diana Rossini was with her family on July 4th?
Yeah.
No, we don't. And the new, there is, news if she and a NFL head coach are having relations. I mean, it's a salacious story, but that is a story. But not that she's with her family. Yeah. But anyway.
But what you were talking about reminds me, my dad tells me about when he was in school here. My dad was in school at ECU from 87 to 91, and they would listen on the radio when ECU was on the road but they would go to get the newspaper the next day to look at stats to see, how many yards did Jeff Blake throw for and all that kind of stuff. Where today we just pick up our phone and we know exactly what the stats are as the game's going on and when the game is final. So times have changed, and all the information and all the things you need to know is right there in front of your face.
Ask me any question in the world.
Why is the sky blue?
I'm going to tell you in 1 second.
Folks, back in the day, about 30 years ago, you wouldn't be able to do this.
The sky appears blue because the gases and particles in Earth's atmosphere scatter sunlight in all directions.
You knew that.
Duh.
How you remember that, Clip?
You know what? I'm going to start cheating and just saying these ridiculous things every time I interview Rahjai so he can always say,
how you remember that, Clip?
How do you remember that, Clip?
I don't know. Rahjai, man, this story reminds me of King George IV, of course, who was the King of the United Kingdom in Hanover. He acted as the Prince Regent from, I think it was 1811 until his ascension in 1820. Renowned for, I would say, his extravagant lifestyle and patronage of arts. His legacy heavily marked by personal scandals, massive debts, and cultural boom of Regency era.
And then Rahjai would say,
how you remember that, Clip?
I just paid attention in school, man. That's all I can say. Just paid attention.
You know all that, and you're a sports.
Chandler, I got a question for you.
What's up, bro?
How'd you know about this, man?
How you remember that?
I saw it on Facebook.
So we were talking off the air about running backs and Leonard Henry.
Leonard Henry, third all-time in rushing yards here at East Security. He is a proud alum of Clinton High School, where I am from. I didn't go to Clinton High School, but I'm an honorary dark horse.
Is that what the Katy Perry song was about?
Yes.
Clinton High School?
Yes, exactly. But I was scrolling Facebook yesterday, and the soccer coach at Clinton High School, longtime soccer coach, shared this information. So there is there's this TV series coming out called The Greatest, and it's a biopic on Muhammad Ali. And the actor playing Muhammad Ali went to Clinton High School. Jalen Best.
I believe at least there's a Max Preps page for his basketball. There's nothing on it, but I guess he was on the basketball team. So, but that's pretty cool. Jalen Best.
That is cool.
I have not heard about that series, so check that out.
It's called The Greatest. I'm the greatest of all time.
Jamie said, "Who are you, Clip? Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars." Phil Steele, nah. Best I can do is the Mark Lindsay football preview. Pawn Stars. That was a good show for a while.
I didn't watch much of that.
What do you turkeys got cooked up for Thanksgiving here?
You know what's funny? The only questions you can't Google are Mark Lindsay questions.
Keys to victory this week a little bit, if anything.
Shirley, hit the other one. Hit the see it on your face.
Coach, this thing is getting serious, man. You
I'm
got
gonna
a
type in this
seriously
question.
good season working, a seriously good day going today, and a seriously good streak on the line at the moment. What must it all feel like at the moment? I can see it on your face, but what must it all feel like just trying to keep things level as you head into the weekend here?
Level.
All right, so I typed into Google, what must it all feel like just trying to keep things level? Let's see what it says. See if there's an answer to this question. Trying to keep things level often feels like walking a tightrope. Is this what Mike Houston said? Where every gust of wind threatens to topple your balance. It is an exhausting state of constant adjustments. Wow.
Blake, where do you feel like you've learned the most about your defense so far? What have they gotten better at best? And besides what you just talked about, where they got to get better at?
Google that. I Googled, what do you turkeys have cooked up for Thanksgiving meeting? AI. I paid for AI. It says to cook up is an English idiom meaning to invent, plan, or create something.
There we go.
Often in a clever, secretive, or spontaneous way.
Very clever.
When people ask, what do you have cooked up for Thanksgiving? They are informally asking about your holiday plans, menu, or surprises for the celebration. Because the expression uses the word turkeys, it might be a playful play of words referring to the essential bird of the holiday.
You know what? I have been corrected. AI is so smart. In fact, AI are the only the only entity that can comprehend and answer questions from Mark Lindsay.
I pay for AI.
That is incredible.
Best at best.
And Chandler, he went best and then corrected himself by saying better, then went back and said, you know what?
Double down.
I'm going to go back to best.
Double down, Lindsay.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Mike P was more of a Storage Wars fan. Gabe said, Rick Harrison always had to get specialists to come in and appraise the item. That's true. I mean, he's not a one-man show. That's why I have guests on the show. That's why, it's not just me talking. I get the experts on. Like Chandler Honeycutt.
Yeah, I wouldn't call myself an expert.
What are you an expert at?
Just bringing laughter to people, I guess, and joy, and sometimes pain. Joy, pain.
When
You didn't
you-
think I knew that song, huh?
You're an old soul. When have you ever brought pain to somebody, man?
On the football field.
Yeah.
On the football field.
Speaking of which, Chandler, would you like to hold my hand and join me on our first flip through?
Yes, absolutely. I would be honored.
Are you ready?
I'm ready
to take this ride.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
First
Stop.
Flip through of the year. The Yukon Huskies. And you know what, Chandler? They said that Jason lived his life like a candle in the wind. Jason Candle is their coach.
Oh, light them up.
I thought they had Jim Mora, but he went to somewhere else, which was not a P4 job,
He is
right?
not there anymore.
He didn't do diddly poo there this offseason because he's not there. Jim Moore Jr., did he go Mountain West?
Did they ever make the playoffs?
Mountain West? Show me.
Mountain West.
Colorado State.
Playoffs?
Which, you know what? They might not even be in the damn Mountain West. They might be in the Pac-12. I don't know who. You know what? Let's start there before we break down anything.
Where is this team?
Let me go ESPN standings because it'll show me all the conferences because I believe the Pac is back, right? Where's the NCAAF, Chandler? There we go. I believe the Pacific 12 is a thing again. Let's see what we got here. There we go.
Oh, look at this. Clip.
Colorado State is in the Pac-12. Your Pac-12, Boise, Colorado. It's the old Mountain West.
Colorado State.
Fresno State, Oregon State, San Diego State, Texas State, Utah State, Washington State.
There was a Texas team I was thinking of, and it literally is the Texas State Bobcats.
Every team has a state behind their name. That's fun. It's really, really fun. All right, so why are we talking about that? Because Jim Moore was at UConn. Better than people would think. 9-4 last year. I got to imagine their roster was rated by other schools and probably by Jim Moore bringing people to Colorado State. So I got a feeling that they do not have a lot of returners. Looking at their schedule, they'll beat Lafayette week 1. Man, that's a big game at home against Maryland week 2. I like that non-conference game. They go on the road to Southern Miss and on the road to Miami of Ohio. They have Cuse, Temple. Did I say non-conference game? They're not in a conference. Every game is a non-conference game. You know what? This is one of the best.
Let's look at their non-conference game, which is their whole schedule.
This is one of the best non-conference schedules I've ever seen.
They have 12 non-conference games.
How about this? Did you hear about this? They play North Carolina at home. They play James Madison and Old Dominion at home. This is like an ECU schedule.
Then they have to go all the way to Wyoming.
That's weird. Yeah.
To end the year.
I was going to say, let's see where they are in their conference, but they're not in a conference.
Where are they at in the independent?
In fact, they're ranked number 2, Chandler. Number 1, Notre Dame. Number 2, UConn.
Oh, man. You'll get the number 1 one day, Connecticut.
So the UConn Husky, did Phil still do an all-independent team, and it's just UConn and Notre Dame players?
He does have stats from last year, and it's all just UConn and Notre Dame players.
Good for him.
Phil, come on, man. That's a little much, don't you think?
Yeah. What are you doing, Phil? We'll ask him that next Friday.
That is a fun schedule, though, because I like the Maryland game. You got Syracuse at home.
It's a good mixture.
North Carolina at home. JMU be a good game.
Which, when East Curely was in the independent, they were playing a pretty fun schedule as well. Miami, Florida State,
I feel
Syracuse.
Like a lot of Temple and Syracuse were in there. Chandler. I don't remember the year, but it was a Scotty Moe victory. It was
Thomas Sirk.
One of the angriest times I've ever been because I had to come in here on a Sunday, on an NFL Sunday.
Yep. It was my birthday.
And do a show.
Yes.
East Carolina won that game. Awful game. Do you remember the kicker's last name for UConn that missed the field goal at the end?
Blewett?
No. Where'd he go?
He went to Pitt. I thought he might have changed.
He had a very unfortunate name.
Yeah, that's why I said Blewett, because I do remember it being a funny name. Do you remember? Wait, are you asking me because you don't know, or are you trying to
I
test
know.
my knowledge?
I know. I don't remember his first name. His last name is Tarbutt.
Tarbutt, yes.
How do you remember that, Club?
How do you forget a name like Tarbutt?
Tarbutt.
That's just a brutal name. But he missed like a chip shot field goal. ECU won. It felt like one of the worst feeling wins of all time.
Yeah.
The Tar Heels.
Like just two bad teams trying to outlose one another. Jake Hunter says he could talk now. Man,
Jake, why are you being so difficult?
We got to talk to Nadu at 4:30. Jake, nah. We'll see. We'll do Jake tomorrow. But there's our UConn.
Man, Thomas Sirk that day on my birthday in 2017.
So what game is this?
This is that day.
It was 41-38.
Yes,
I remember it being a lot more low scored than that.
Yeah,
but I was wrong.
30-39, 426 yards, 3 touchdowns from Thomas Sirk, and the leading rusher for the Pirates that day was Darrell Scott with 36 yards off of 13 carries.
Look up kicker and see how Tarbutt did.
Kicking Michael Tarbutt 1 for 2, 50%. His longest was 20. Extra points 5 for 5.
That's more points than I remember. There must have been some other shenanigans in that game or something.
I think some like fake punts or
I don't know. Yeah, I remember it being an ugly game. I remember the ugly miss, obviously, at the end of it.
Yeah, this was a weird game.
When you think UConn football, do any players come to mind? I only have one.
There was a cornerback that was drafted by the Cowboys, a Woozy or something like that.
Sounds like you on a Saturday night.
A little Woozy.
Donald Brown, running back, Colts, was a UConn Husky. I think that's about all I got.
That's about all I got.
About all I got. Let's do one more.
I forgot how fun this is.
I'm having probably the most fun I've ever had in my life.
Okay. Good for you.
Ooh, Woo
Pig Suey.
Oh, wow. Who's their head coach, Chandler? I'll give you a hint.
It's not.
He came from Memphis.
Oh, it's,
do you remember that name?
Norvell? No.
Ryan Silverfield.
Okay.
They've had a lot of coaches move on.
Yeah.
They were bad. They had old Sam Pittman, big, Sam Pittman.
Burly man.
People wanted to root for him because he just was a fun guy to look at.
And he's wanted to go drink a beer after a big win one time.
One of them guys. You wanted him to succeed. Guess what? He did not. 2-10 last year.
Yikes.
And they are looking to bounce back with Ryan Silverfield. Let's see if Phil still thinks the misery will continue.
It looks like
Arkansas. The SEC projections have Arkansas.
Next page.
Next page, please.
Yes.
Arkansas.
Dead last.
Man, that hurts.
Yikes.
16 teams in the SEC. He's got them number 16.
Man, we're 2 for 2 today with people in last place.
Yeah.
UConn's in last place in the independent.
Correct.
And Arkansas, 16th in the SEC.
Correct.
According to Phil Steele, who we'll have on the show next Friday.
You want some salt in the wound, John?
Let's go ahead and tear the Band-Aid off.
Arkansas started the season last year 52-7 against Alabama A&M, 56-14 against Arkansas State.
2-0. 2-0. All right, let's go.
And then lost 10 in a row. A heartbreaker at Ole Miss. They lost at Memphis. Did the if you can't beat them, join them, and got Silverfield. Got spanked by Notre Dame. All downhill from there. Yes. But boy, they lost. They lost by 3 to Tennessee. Lost by 3 to A&M. Lost by 6 to Ole Miss. Lost by 1 to LSU. Like, they were in these games.
Yeah.
Lost by 3 to Mississippi State.
You know what that is, Clip? That's diff.
Yeah.
That's diff.
And that's a team that doesn't know how to win.
They don't know how to get over the hump.
Listen, folks, it's summer. If you're just tuning in, you hadn't heard us during football season, this is the kind of insight we're going to bring you. This is the kind of thing that you're going to learn a few things about the old pigskin when you tune into Pirate Radio Live.
Yep.
This is a team that doesn't know how to win. They need to learn how to win.
And you can't win in the SEC and still lose.
I mean, that was a guy.
You cannot lose games in the NFL and still win.
And I think that's very important to know. And I think, Chandler, like you said, you can translate that to college football.
Exactly.
Thank you, Trent Dilfer.
Trent Dilfer, man.
You don't win with turds.
What a scientist.
I can't believe that didn't work out at UAB. I am shocked that didn't work out. Arkansas, non-con. They got North Alabama. They go to Utah. That could be bad. And then they get Georgia at home. That could be bad. They got Tulsa week 4. At A&M, Tennessee, Vandy. I tell you what, Sean, what is their win total? Is it 3.5?
I was going to say like 2.5.
Arkansas 2026 win.
If it's over 3.5, like say 4.5.
I got
with the under heavily favored. You think?
All right, let me count some losses. At Utah, Georgia at home, at A&M. I'm gonna say Tennessee's a loss. I'm gonna say at Vandy's a loss. Missouri should be a loss. Auburn, I don't know if they're very good, but it's on the road. I'm gonna say that's the 7th loss. They might could beat South Carolina. At Texas is a loss.
You're at 4 now, with only 4 wins now.
And then it all comes down to the LSU game at home. But yeah, I would take that under. I would feel.
I'm taking it all day.
I would feel pretty good about taking that under. Quarterback KJ Jackson. What's his story? Let's find out.
Looks like he's a lefty.
The tell of the tape on KJ Jackson.
Now they just had KJ Jefferson not too long ago.
Good call. Good call. KJ Jackson. He is a sophomore. Rahjai's about to ask Clip, how you know all this stuff? How do you remember all this stuff? He's about to ask me that. Ask me, Rahjai.
How you remember that, Clip?
I didn't remember this. I just saw it doing sports trivia, but I asked it the other night, Chandler, speaking of lefties. Zion Williamson joined a we're going to get a penalty, baby! Give me that Mbappe penalty, baby! A very elusive list of lefties being picked first overall in the NBA draft. It was Derek Coleman, Bob Lanier, and this Hall of Fame center.
Oh, Shaquille?
You were there Monday night.
No, I wasn't there Monday night.
You were not there Monday night. Where were you Monday? Oh,
at the beach.
The Admiral, David Robinson. I'm sorry. I thought you were there.
No.
You were not there. But found that interesting. John, we need to take a break. John had a question, though.
What you got, John? Oh, J-Mood.
He wants to know how many days until kickoff, Chandler.
Oh.
I feel like that's part of your job here.
Well, I think I know it. I'm gonna throw it out there.
How you remember that, John? John Moody had that question, and he's got another question.
You want to do it on the other side of the break?
I would absolutely love to.
All right.
Also, what is the worst weather condition you sat through while watching an ECU football game?
Oh, I got one, but...
Was there a rainy Syracuse game a long time ago at home?
Yes, because that's the one I sat through.
Okay, I was there. That one, yeah, rings a bell to me. Okay, what is it?
UTEP in 2012.
Oh, I was
lightning.
in the box, like lightning, wind, all kinds of crap. Yeah,
and they just didn't call the game.
They postponed it.
Okay.
They are delayed it. Sorry.
That was like the Shane Carden coming out game.
Yeah.
That was like the first game we were like, all right, this guy's pretty good.
All right, Chandler, we're about to get an Mbappe PK. I need it. We'll keep it here and do the live play-by-play. France and Morocco, no score, but Kylian Mbappe trying to make it 1-0. France. He looks determined, Chandler. He looks under control.
Mbappe breathes heavily as he lines up for this penalty kick. He looks to the side. I don't know what he's looking at. The referee is talking, telling people to back up.
He said, get your... Is he wearing shoulder pads?
I don't know, but Mbappe.
Here we go. Mbappe.
Trying to score once again another goal.
He is getting close to Messi and the all-time record.
Now he spits.
Boy, this is a big build-up.
Yeah. And the clock runs. 27:05 and counting to go.
We have wasted 5
Now
minutes.
he's walking towards the goalie.
Oh, my God.
Now it looks like they're going to shake hands and actually say, no, we're not going to do this.
They don't do this penalty.
All right, here we go.
All right. Here we go for real.
All right, Mbappe. Lining up.
Mbappe.
For France. Mbappe. And they're still not kicking the soccer ball.
This is why people hate soccer.
Gosh.
This sport sucks.
Right when I started to love it, man.
What are we doing?
Then I just realized why I hate it.
Mbappe.
Oh, Mbappe.
Oh, my God. It's saved. Back with you after this.
I see London. I see France. I see
Mbappe's
underpants. Back after this.
Keep your pants on.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children.
Hey everybody, this is Parker Bird. Visit our friends at Children's Health Services on Arlington Boulevard on 10th Street and at children'shealthservices.org. Go Pirates.
If you're hungry for a great steak with honest-to-goodness flavor, head over to Larry's Steakhouse, open Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m., serving up hand-cut, aged ribeyes, tender grilled salmon, bold grilled shrimp, and juicy grilled pork chops, all right off the flame. Pile your plate high with a 25-item salad bar. Try one of our hearty daily lunch specials. Larry's Steakhouse, good food, good folks, and a good time. Located at 2800 East 10th Street across from the old Highway Patrol Station. Call 751-6510 for takeout and reservations. Larry's Steakhouse.
Summer's here. You're at the beach, halfway up a mountain, finally relaxing, miles from home.
And then your phone buzzes. Not panic, just a quick check-in. Because with SDI, you already know what's going on.
Real-time alerts, 24/7 monitoring, full control of your home or business, right from your smartphone.
So while you're making memories, you're never wondering what's happening back home.
SCI Security, because you don't get security system for the days nothing happens. You get the system for the moment something does.
Travel smart, travel secure, and protect what matters.
Call today and get protected before your next trip.
Play ball! Greenville, it's time to play ball. The Greenville Yard Gnomes are back, and tickets are on sale now. Bring the whole family out for big hits, wild promotions, and non-stop fun all night long. From fireworks to theme nights, every game is an experience you don't want to miss. Cold drinks, great food, and the best atmosphere in town. Don't wait till it's sold out. Grab your seats now. Get your tickets today at yardgnomesbaseball.com or at the box office.
Doug Henry of Greenville is looking for your trade-in and your business. Doug Henry of Greenville is right on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial, and always right on the price and looking to beat every offer out there. Just bring it in and you won't be disappointed. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. And you can always check them out online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Doug Henry, right on the corner and right on the price.
Listen up, friends. Operation Pizza is a go at Papa John's. They're introducing new personal pizzas just in time to celebrate the premiere of Disney and Pixar's Toy Story 5. These adventure-sized pies come in new exciting flavors like Sheriff's Roundup, Space Ranger Roni, and Reach for the Pie, and specialty Rootin' Tootin' Ranch Dippin' Sauce. Or take your personal pizza to infinity and beyond by creating your own flavor just for you. Order 2 or more with Papa pairings and get yours for only $6.99 each. See Disney and Pixar's Toy Story 5 in theaters June 19th. Rated PG.
Hey Pirate friends, it's Rhonda from Russell's and we're back open with a whole new look. We have a ton of surprises for you to see, including our Johnny O's Shop and Shop. Our racks and shelves are fully stocked with all new spring and summer merchandise for both men and women. Make it a point to come by Russell's in downtown Washington to check out the new look, experience the same great customer service you come to know, and see all the new quality clothing that you love. We can't wait to see our pirate friends and customers back at Russell's in downtown Washington.
This is Clip Rock, host of PRL, every weekday at 3, right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. UBE has been an ECU tradition for over 50 years. You can shop online anytime from anywhere at pirateware.com. UBE has the biggest and best selection of ECU sportswear and accessories for pirates of all ages. Every day is game day at UBE. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's your host, Clip Rock.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. Clip Rock, Shirley Rhodes, intern Avery. Chan Man, I think, is going to rejoin us at some point on today's show. Big Hour 3 with Junior Smith and Greg Hudson. Jeff Nadu going to call us in just a moment. No score in France, Morocco. Mbappe had an opportunity to make it 1-0 on a penalty kick, and it was saved. And kind of an awkward build-up, a weak shot, and a save by the keeper for Morocco. That going on in the World Cup. The Clippers-Raptors trade, looking at ESPN.com, centered around Kawhi, will not be completed until the NBA investigation into whether the Clippers circumvented the salary cap is completed. So I guess not official yet. That trade that involved Kinston's Brandon Ingram going to LA. So looks like that trade on hold at the moment. All right, let's go out to the Turner Home Team live line. Joining us, Jeff Nadu. Hey, this is exciting as we start the college football conference previews. And Nadu, awesome to have you on. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How are you, Cliff?
Doing great. We got the Phil Steele magazine. Phil Steele will join us coming up next Friday on the show. Looking forward to getting his thoughts on what college football 2026 will be like. And Jeff, he has, and I saw some odds, and it's about the same here in the Phil Steele magazine. Navy, on the odds I saw, had the best chance to win the American, followed by UTSA. Makes sense with UTSA having their quarterback and, of course, Jeff Traylor back. He's got Tulane and then East Carolina. So Pirates kind of there in the top 4, top 5 with Army. When you look at this, Jeff, first of all, who's your top team, and is there a top team and then everybody else, or is the American up for grabs overall in 2026?
I would say it's more up for grabs. I do not agree on Navy. I don't quite understand why they're in the top 1 or 2. I think people are forgetting. I mean, this team is lost. They're kind of in a new year, right? Every 4 years, they have to kind of reload. And, they had to do that in a big way last year, right? They're going to lose Heidenreich. They lose Teska. They lose a lot of talent from that defense as well. Landon Robertson, one of their best players. I think defensively they'll be just fine. They return most of that group. But when you have to get rid of not only those running backs, but as well Blake Horvath, this is kind of one of those rebuild years for Brian Newberry and crew. I think you make the favorite UTSA. Look, am I a little concerned that, look, defensively year after year, this team is not great.
Yeah.
They were, 91st last year in scoring defense. At times they really struggled to get stops defensively, and that was no more evident kind of early in the year. A lot of high-scoring shootouts. I thought towards the end, I guess you could say at certain points they were manageable, I guess. But look, on offense, they're the best team, right? They bring back one of the best quarterbacks that no one talks about in the country, in McCown. Bunch of transfers that come in. They've talked about kind of pushing it downfield, playing a lot quicker. I think they're probably, as usual, going to be a good over team. I'll tell you what, Clip, if you're asking me who I would bet right now to win this conference, I'm going Army. I kind of look at what they are under Jeff Monken. I mean, at that school, he's been terrific. They're just always kind of a 10-win team. Maybe not every single year, but they go to a bowl every year. They win a bowl every year. I think they're going to be right in the running. They return virtually everybody back on offense. I think kind of from a standpoint from where they are, they have to be happy with the amount of players they're bringing back. I like Army a lot.
Jeff, one note on UTSA. Can they win at Rice? Can they win at Tulane? Can they win at FAU? Can they win at UAB? Can they win on the road? Like, they need to win the league, at least, two of those road games. You figure they should be able to hopefully take care of business at home for their sake. But winning on the road, they're two. I don't know if I've ever seen a team with bigger home road splits in college football than UTSA.
Yeah, that was one thing last year that I was huge on. When they were, away or at home. Look, at home, they're an over machine a lot of the time because it's in a dome. I think the thing about that is, look, anytime you look at the schedule, you're looking at win totals, you're looking at conference winners. Where are the tough games at? Do they get to avoid the Memphises, the South Floridas? You look at Tulane, though. I think there's a lot to be excited about there, but they only returned 2 starters on offense. They're obviously got a whole new coaching staff. Look, John Summerall's Tulane teams are really good. How will they fare, though? You look at North Texas, totally new coaching staff as well. I kind of want to stick with teams that I know what I'm getting from a coaching standpoint. Memphis, they have another new coach. I like Charles Huff. He's been very effective every place he's went. I'll tell you right now, Clip, I took a little East Carolina. I think this team, you got to be really happy with what their coaching staff is. I know they're kind of bringing in some new offensive guys, but Blake Harrell, that group's responded in a big way. I kind of like where they're at from a quarterback standpoint. They're also bringing back a lot of new guys, but I don't think that's a bad thing either.
Yeah, and I'll ask you more about ECU. Wanted to ask you about Tulane, though, Jeff, and you did mention them and say you liked them. So let's go back, and hell, we're going back 10, 12 plus years now, but that run Temple had where they got lucky, and you make your own luck. They were good at just hiring solid head coaches year after year after year, and it was like Golden and Rule, and I think there was another one in there as well, and kept putting good football teams on the field. And at some point, you'd say their luck and their run has to end. They can't just keep hiring good coaches and keep this thing rolling when all their coaches get hired away. And finally it did end, and they came crashing down. I'm kind of wondering, can Tulane continue this run? How many times can they lose a coach and continue to, put good teams on the field and continue to win in this league?
Well, they did kind of, hire within.
Yeah.
Will Hall's been there since Willie Fritz. He was there under Summerall, obviously. So it's just kind of, you would assume it's next man up. But, again, there's just a different kind of magic to it. Look, the program's really good. They still get quality recruits. They're still able to go out there and get good transfers. The quarterback position's questionable. Who knows what that'll be? They have a Houston transfer coming in, a Ball State transfer coming in. On defense, I think there's a decent shell there. Throw in, they get Memphis at home, UTSA at home. But they do have to go to Duke. They've got to go to Kansas State. They've got to go to Army. They've got to go to South Florida. They've got to go to Rice. So it's a tougher schedule, not a real layup-y out-of-conference schedule either. There's no incarnate words in there. So, yeah, I'm looking at them and thinking if they can crack the top 5, that's more kind of where I have them. I don't look at them anymore as kind of your just guaranteed, top 3 team.
People are excited about the Pirates this year, Jeff, and one reason is Blake Harrell and what he's done here. I think another is the schedule. And you just mentioned, that's going to be a huge key to previewing all of these teams and all of these leagues is who do you play in conference play? And East Carolina avoids UTSA. East Carolina avoids Navy. They have to go to Army. They have to go to Memphis. Those are obviously 2 tough games. They get South Florida at home. But the other games are Rice, UAB, Temple, FAU, Charlotte. They were talking very winnable games that ECU should be favored in. So from that standpoint, you have to put them in the conversation like you did. I like the way their conference schedule looks this year.
Yeah, and you kind of look at where they are. You got to be happy, over the years, being down there, just the culture that they've been able to build, really whether it's, whoever. And under Blake Harrell, you look at it, they're 14-5 since he took over. That shows me that, hey, we want to play for him. We're building a good culture here. You like where they are at a quarterback standpoint. They got good quarterback play last year. And you kind of wondered, what would they look like after some of the long-term quarterbacks they had. They worked last year for the most part. Defensively, look, it all comes down to the line play. Their defensive line last year was very good. They got to the quarterback a lot. They were pretty good against the run. Their defense at times was pretty stingy. I was impressed with what they did, let's say, game 1 against NC State. That was a damn good offense. It just seemed like when they needed a big score or a big play on offense, they didn't get it in some of the big games. They were right there, though, in a lot. I'm pretty excited about them as well. I have them as like the 4th or 5th best team. Would it surprise me if they're challenging about 10 or 12 years ago with Shane Carden and Justin Hardy? No, it wouldn't surprise me.
Jeff, who is the Heisman of the AAC? Who's the MVP? I think Owen McCown is the obvious pick. So if you got anybody beyond him, that'd be great. I guess for East Carolina, there's a lot of unknowns. I guess I would nominate Brock Spalding at this point. Phil Steele has Brock Spalding and Brandon Best. I'm a big Brandon Best fan. He's a transfer O-lineman from Georgia Tech, and I've actually interacted with him at Sports Trivia a few nights. He and some teammates have come out, and he's a good fella. So I'm pulling for the offensive lineman Brandon Best this year. But I don't know. We'll see if one of the ECU quarterbacks stands out. But Jeff, any players in this league that you really like outside? I guess you would take McCown as your quote Heisman of the American, right? Anybody else stand out?
Yeah, I think, coming in, though, you got to look at a guy at North Texas. He comes there from West Virginia, Jakeem White. Yeah. He's a big play type of back. Jamon Tapp as well, defensive lineman at Memphis. Keep an eye on Michael Van Buren down at South Florida. He comes over from LSU. You kind of put him in a system there that, regardless of who the coach is, they play fast. Their offenses are generally really good. But yeah, I would look at McCown. I think Brock Spalding's a great one. He may be one of the better receivers in this conference. There's some really good defensive players in this conference too. Obviously, Josiah Robinson down at that ECU that you know about. I'll also tell you, take a guess, Cliff. That again, not that recruiting's as important as it once was, but do you know who led this league in recruiting this year?
It's got to be somebody with a go-get-it coach. Memphis would be my guess. I don't know.
No, Temple.
Okay, I would not have had that. No.
It's interesting how it's built. This has always been a league to me that, it can be all sorts of different things that go on. It is a fun league. It's generally a higher-scoring league. There's a lot of back-and-forth games. But Casey Keeler is building something down at Temple.
Yeah.
That's an exciting thing. But, yeah, I think ultimately, I would look at the Army. I'm always happy with Monken and what they do there. They've got a good group coming back, and they would be my team to kind of, I think, talk about up front.
Man, that reminds me. That was one of my favorite ECU wins last year just because going into that Temple game,
you're on the road. You're hearing a lot about Keeler, and man, he's got this thing turned around. This team is dangerous, and ECU kind of put it to him and got a good road win. I remember
didn't cover though, unfortunately.
Sorry about that, Nadu.
I know,
Jeff. You like Army? You mentioned some other teams, and a few that you think are going to be at or near the top of this league. Any playoff contender? I'm looking at a list of playoff, who's going to get that playoff spot, and you got your traditional Boise up here. I see UNLV, New Mexico. I see some Navy, some Memphis, even South Florida. But could Army or any other team you think threaten for that playoff spot? Will we have a team in the rankings that has a shot there at the end?
I would think maybe. I mean, obviously, it was possible last year. In fact, Tulane.
Yeah, Tulane. Yeah.
Last year, I don't know that they'll be back. North Texas takes a step down. South Florida takes a step down. I think the issue with Army is, obviously, a lot of the time it's scheduling, right? And you look at this year. I mean, Bryant, Louisiana Tech. I mean, not a lot there.
Yeah.
There is no Notre Dame on that schedule this year. I think it would be difficult. I will say one other thing, Clip, before we go. A team that I'm telling you, don't take lightly this year, Tulsa. I think Tulsa is going to be a tough little team. Look, I'm not telling you they're going to win, 8-9 games, but I think they're going to be in a lot of football games. Trey Lamb's building something there. I think Baylor Hayes is a decent quarterback. They've got a bunch of transfers coming in. That defense should be improved. And their secondary is tough. They've got a couple of kids in that secondary that are really good. So, don't sleep on them. They almost beat Oklahoma State last year, which, again, that wasn't any big thing. But anytime an American team on the lower rungs can play a Big 12 team and keep it close, that's impressive. So, keep an eye on the Golden Hurricane.
Jeff Nadu joining us. Awesome to start these previews. Glad we started in early July because we talked about it earlier in the show. The Pac-12 is back, kind of. It's basically a new Mountain West, but that's another league we got to talk about eventually, Jeff. So looking forward to breaking these down with you this summer and getting closer and closer to football, man.
Yeah, it's been a long off season. It always is, and looking forward to it.
When's the birthday bash?
My birthday's tomorrow, actually, but my party is on the 18th, so 9 days.
Jeff Nadu shares a birthday with my wife. How about that? I did not know that.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Cliff.
I'll go ahead and wish you one as well, Nadu, and we'll catch up with you next week, man.
Sounds good. I'll be here.
Awesome. Thank you, dude. Jeff Nadu joining us, Turner Home Team Live Line. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Mentioned Temple there. We will talk Temple football coming up on Friday with Kevin Kopp, play-by-play voice of the Owls. He will join us coming up on Friday. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. We'll wrap up Hour 2. Junior Smith, Greg Hudson, Hour 3. Back with you after this. Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Hey Birdland! On Saturday, July 11th, celebrate America's 250th birthday as the O's take on the Kansas City Royals at 7:05 p.m. 20,000 fans will receive a hot dog race cap presented by Drive Easy Maryland. Whether you're Team Mustard, Team Relish, or Team Ketchup, rep yours all game long. Then stick around for our first ever post-game drone show presented by Coca-Cola. Don't miss your chance to celebrate the red, white, and blue in Birdland. Get tickets at Orioles.com/celebrating250.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
Big Juicy Wings.
all season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty, because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021 for a roof that's built to last and service you can trust. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie.
Copy Pro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust Copy Pro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? Copy Pro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. Copy Pro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
For pest control that packs a punch, BAM! Call on the experts at BAM Pest Control. Attention Greenville, BAM Pest Control is here to protect what matters most, whether it's your business, your home, or your peace of mind. They don't just eliminate pests, they knock them out. BAM Pest Control is #1 in insect control, rodent control, and yard services like fire ants and mosquitoes. BAM! You're insect-free, safe, and comfortable. Call the experts at BAM Pest Control on Hooker Road in Greenville, 252-751-3160. BAM!
Hello, friends. There are certain places where magic happens in golf. Augusta, St. Andrews, Pinehurst, and the Birdie Bar. Here, every drive feels 30 yards longer, and every friend suddenly becomes a swing coach after 2 or 3 beers. Step inside for world-class golf simulators, great drinks, and the kind of atmosphere that makes even a triple bogey feel memorable. The Birdie Bar in Greenville, where the only bad lie is the one that says, you don't have time for golf.
Hello, Pirate fans. Jeff Stein coming at you from Brown & Wood Buick GMC. For Buick, we've got Envistas at 0.9 with $1,000 purchase allowance. Encore GX 0.9 with $2,250 in purchase allowance. Envision also with 0.9 with $1,750 in purchase allowance. And Enclave 0.9 with $750 in purchase allowance. Only at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. We've got 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
This is Carter Spivey, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. On a Thursday.
Oh, wait, I do have a read.
I
Sorry.
don't know why you pointing at me, Shirley. Shirley.
That was my fault. I was busy. I'm sorry. Okay, welcome back to the show. Looking for a place for lunch? Well, Basil's lunch menu features signature pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, and salads starting at $11. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant and pizzeria on Fire Tower Road in Greenville. Now we can go back to Clip.
All right, welcome back. Quick seg, as Jamie points out in the chat.
I just got to say, Basil's has the best personal pizzas ever. They're so good.
Talked to Rahjai Harris earlier, huge Basil's guy. He gets the wings, which is kind of crazy, but because Basil's has such good pasta, pizza.
They have everything.
What did you say, the personal pizza?
Personal pizza.
So is it kind of thick?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I think I need to try that, Chan. I don't think I've had that.
Gotta try it.
But yeah, that does sound very good. Kenny says, happy birthday, Jeff Nadu. Nadu has a birthday tomorrow, and will be all over social media very soon. He actually already is, but we stick to football here on this show and not talk about all the other stuff going on in his life. Gavin Williams picks up the win.
Yes, sir.
That elusive 10th win. Finally. I feel like we've been talking about it for a month. Gavin gets the win today. 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 11 Ks, and just 1 walk. Congratulations to Big Gav. And coming up later tonight, Carson Wisenhunt will get the start for the Giants. Had a really good start against the Braves earlier this year. He will start for the Giants against the Rockies coming up later tonight.
at Oracle Park, 9:45.
That would be cool if Zach Agnos
Yeah.
was pitching against Carson Wisdom-Hunt, a little pirate on pirate crime. And congratulations to Gavin Williams for getting that 10th win. That brings his record to 10 and what now? I mean, it's got to be a pretty decent record.
10-4. All
right.
Is his
You
record.
just got to be a sick puppy.
A sick puppy indeed. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Big Hour 3 on tap. We will talk to the all-time leading rusher in ECU football history, Junior Smith, also a Pirate coach, and Coach Chris Johnson will talk about a little bit about CJ 2K, and man, it's just awesome to catch up with a great Pirate like Junior Smith. So a lot of great stories, memories coming up, and also going to get Greg Hudson on. We'll talk about some of the practice battles the offense and defense had back in a great era of Pirate football when Coach Hud and Coach Smith were both on the staff. Back with you for Hour 3, Pirate Radio Live after this.
Happy 250th birthday, America! It's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Let's celebrate freedom and heritage with a little less noise. During IWI's Silent Summer Rebate, purchase a qualifying Tavor 7, Zion 25, Galil Ace Gen 2, or Zion 15 SPR and receive a free Caliber matching suppressor. Shop online or visit Carolina Caliber. We'll guide you through every step of the suppressor application process in-house. All NFA rules apply. Let freedom ring a little quieter. Visit Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation! This is your hometown team at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram with the Summer Hot Deals event that's making waves across eastern North Carolina. Score 8% below MSRP on 2026 Ram 1500 Tradesman Crew Cabs, 12% below MSRP on Bighorn, Lone Star, and Laramie models, and an unbelievable 15% below MSRP on Rebel, Limited, and Tungsten Crew Cabs. Now's the time to upgrade your ride. From all of us at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, proud supporters of Pirate Radio and Pirate Nation. Remember, drive a little to save a lot.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
It's bow time. Sometimes the craving for Bojangles Supremes is so strong you just gotta have them, even when your gas tank is on empty and Bojangles is still 10 miles away. Nothing beats the flavor of Bojangles juicy golden Supremes, especially when they're part of a perfect combo with 4 boldly seasoned chicken Supremes, a made-from-scratch biscuit, fixin', and some legendary iced tea. The only thing that can satisfy your hunger is that delicious southern flavor. So when the craving is supreme, order ahead on our app and put the pedal to the metal. It's bow time.
Hey, Pirate Nation, Bryce Williams here, former ECU tight end and proud customer of Stroud's Marine. Boating season is finally here, and there's no better place to get your boat ready for the water. From tune-ups to parts and accessories, the team at Stroud's Marine has you covered with expert service and hometown-friendly care. So whether you're casting a line or cruising the coast, stop by Stroud's Marine today and let's get you boating right. Follow Stroud's Marine on Facebook and Instagram or visit stroudsmarine.com to learn more. See you on the water. Go Pirates!
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is closer than you think, right outside your front door. With service from American Airlines, you're now connected to destinations around the world, all from PGV. Skip the long lines. Avoid the congestion of larger airports. Fly local and enjoy a faster, easier travel experience. Whether it's business or your next getaway, Pitt Greenville Airport gets you there with ease. Start your journey today at flypgv.com or AA.com. Pitt Greenville Airport. Fast, convenient, and close to home, where the Pirates fly.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Well, welcome back. Browningwood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in Eastern North Carolina since 1937. Shop their entire inventory online at browningwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Browningwood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. Clip Brock, Shirley Rhodes, intern Avery, Chandler Honeycutt. Chandler, can you push that mic towards our next guest? We got Pirate royalty in the house. Awesome to have the all-time leading rusher in ECU history, former Pirate assistant coach and ECU Hall of Famer, Junior Smith, joining us on the show. Junior, thanks so much for hanging out with us, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's amazing. Thanks for having me on your show today. I thank God for an opportunity to be here and talk with Pirate Nation. It's been a little while, so it's
I know,
cool
man.
to catch up.
It really has, and it's great to have you here. Last week, the CJ2K Chris Johnson news came out, and we talked to some of his teammates, some coaches, some people that covered him. But your name came up a lot with, I think, Brandon Smith, Paul Troth, Jason Halter, all of them mentioned Junior Smith. So I wanted to get you on, and we can start there. But having a guy, first of all, he made your job easy in some ways, probably, and you had to show him some ropes as well. But man, how do you kind of summarize coaching a guy with that talent and the player he was?
Well, first, let me say that just hearing that news last week was pretty devastating to just see it online like that, and just seeing Chris sitting there, dealing with ALS like that, but when his voice came over and him saying, hey, my body might not be the same, but my mind still thinks, and it just made me feel so close to him at the moment right there. So that was definitely devastating to hear that news, and I know a bunch of his teammates were calling me and, wanting to see how they could get up with Chris, because they wanted to get together and maybe see if we could go down there, if it was okay for his wife, a bunch of the guys to go down there and try to pray for Chris and let him know that we're believing and all of those things on that. So, that one really hit hard. And but just hearing that his voice, going back looking at pictures and then watching some of his old highlight tapes, and it just made me remember, like, man, this guy was a superstar. Yeah. And we were happy to have him here in Greenville. Like, he could have left here. Like, Chris, like his freshman year, when I came in, Chris, they were just coming off, I think it was like a 1-11 season, and just fired Coach Thompson, And so first, hats off to that staff for recruiting Chris and whoever was there down in Florida. He went to Olympia High School and recruited Chris up here. I think he was like a 2-star recruit at the time.
Had a big injury in high school, I believe. Like and teams kind of backed off maybe, and the Pirates stuck with him.
The Pirates stuck with him. And so when I took the job here, with Skip Holtz, we took the job in 2005. And we knew it was going to be a rebuilding type thing. And when I was coming in, we did the radio show, and everybody said, hey, what do you think about this freshman we got? He's like super fast. And, I didn't know anything about it. I was keeping up with Pirate football. I was coaching out Louisiana Monroe at the time. But just when I first met him, he came into the room, and just a small, skinny freshman who just rushed for 700 and some yards. So he was pretty confident. He knew how fast he was. He was the type of back that wanted to bounce outside and those types of things. But I never forget that, and just having the opportunity to work with him for 3 years, when he was here like that.
And that's a good good starting point too, because the evolution of him and like his body, and I've heard a lot of stories. Greg Hudson, Skip Holtz, and even Chris talked about it when he was on with Coach Hud, how he really bought in between his junior and senior year. Not that he wasn't before, but it felt like he was like, all right, I'm going to be a pro and I'm going to be a great pro. And to do that, I'm going to have an amazing 2007. And he had one of the greatest years in Pirate football history that year.
An amazing year. But you got to look at the other years, like what he went through as far as, he was an all-purpose. He's proved himself as a hybrid. And I don't know if people remember this story, but Chris was wearing a halo at the end of his, junior year. Like, he had some type of serious surgery on his neck, like the end of his sophomore year.
Oh, yeah.
He always had that twitch.
He had the little twitch, but he had, a little surgery that he had to go in, and he was wearing that halo. And, I was in his hospital room, and he mentioned this at the Hall of Fame banquet when he got entered, that he was going to leave his junior year. And me and him sat down, and he gave me credit that we had that talk, and I said, hey, maybe one more year, stick it out. And he kind of made that decision, hey, I'm going to stick it out. And, God knew what he was doing. He touched his heart to stick around. And just the type of season that CJ had his senior year was just unbelievable. Just starting off with that Carolina game where I think he had took a screen pass 80 yards and the stadium was packed, and man, it was just fun. It was a fun ride his senior year. Y'all, this guy was amazing. We didn't know exactly what we had there, but it was amazing,
Junior, thank you for having that conversation with Chris Johnson. Because that was one of the most highlighted seasons ever for a running back, especially in college. But I'll ask you the same question that I asked former ECU tight end Jay Sonhalter. Okay. The first time you saw Chris Johnson on campus and on the practice field, did you know immediately that he had something special?
Yeah, I would say that I did. When he came into my meeting room, I could just see that the kid was super confident, and I knew that he was fast. But the thing about Chris was he was so smart, and he was physical. The thing we could tell him, so the way we did our packages back then is we would do our run game. We would name them all off after NFL teams. Okay, so if we wanted to run the inside zone, it'd be like Indianapolis. So the play would be like Indy 32 or something like that. And then if we wanted to throw a bubble screen off of that, we could call it Peyton or Manning. So, but Chris could come in and learn what the running back was doing, and then we would line them up in the slot, kind of like what we were doing with Dwayne Harris. Yeah. And so Coach was trying to put him in that kind of that Dwayne Harris slot back and all of that, and do kick returns. And if you remember this, Chris had 1,500 all-purpose yards in his first 3 years each year, and then he went on his senior year and had 22
plus,
all-purpose yards. So just that hybrid and just smart. But the thing is, he could go in there, and Chris could pass pro. You blitz, and Chris, I don't think he ever missed a linebacker blitz.
That's huge.
He was really good with picking them up, the big linebackers going against Pierre Bell and some of the other guys that were athletic. I mean, we had to do this every day in practice. So you think about the physical contact every day in practice, and then doing that, during the game, and then doing that in the NFL for as long as he was in the NFL, because you got to block in the NFL. So, this kid was just had impact.
I wouldn't want to have to block Quentin Cotton coming at me, but I guess Chris Johnson wasn't afraid of him.
Yeah, we'll talk about that defense when Hud joins us, and we'll talk more about Chris Johnson. I want to ask a few questions about you, Junior. What was it like with, that was a veteran staff that came in 2005 and seemed to be a really tight group, and Hud has talked about the family atmosphere that Skip created with the coaching staff. But how important was it to have a Junior Smith here that knew East Carolina? I guess Steve Shankweiler here as well, right? Coach Shank's been here with every coach, it seems like. Yeah. But for you to be here, did you show them the ropes? Did you give them any history? Did you kind of let them know? Did they lean on you a little bit for, hey, tell us about Greenville, tell us about ECU? How did you factor into that staff?
So it was really amazing to get the call from Skip Holtz to come in and coach the running back. So we had never met or anything like that. So first of all, I'll say thank you to Skip Holtz for giving me an opportunity to come back to Greenville. And I want to think about those coaches I played for first, like Coach Steve Logan and Ty Berry, who's the offensive coordinator, went on to do many great things. And then I was recruited by Kerry Godet, who was a Hall of Famer.
Yep.
Okay, so that's kind of the school I was coming from. And then also I played kind of with Jeff Blake, who was a Hall of Famer, you know, Mr. Everything, and then Robert Jones. So I had to give credit to all of those guys because as a true freshman, I came in, that's who I was learning up under. And so kind of I absorbed from those guys, and then having Lester Crumper Sr. here, who was the all-time leading rusher before I came, I would see his picture on the wall. And then, you know, just that whole, those people that were here at that time, they instilled those things into me.
Yeah.
And so when I got into coaching, you know, I was out there going around professional development, trying to learn as much as I could, going to the Mike Allstock camp, going to Notre Dame camps, going everywhere to learn as much as I could learn. And so when I could get my opportunity to get back to East Carolina, I wanted to take it and run with it.
Yeah.
And so I was able to take what I learned from all of those coaches, and then from what I did as a player, you know, the only player to ever rush for 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons. You know, when I came in, I was straight just, hey, I'm going to develop these running backs and do the best I can there. You know what I mean? And then lean on that veteran coaching staff that had came from some of the bigger universities.
Yeah.
But when I came in, I was more like a technician guy. Like I was just concerned about those backs and just trying to get that running game, that impact back to East Carolina.
When you got the job here at East Carolina, how excited were you to hit the recruiting trail? Because you played here, you know what Greenville's about, you know about ECU football and the tradition and the passion of this fan base. So how excited were you to get on the recruiting trail, and how easy was it to tell these recruits about East Carolina? Because you were a Pirate through and through.
It was amazing to just be back on the staff, because when I finished playing at ECU, I went and played Canadian Football League, you know, for a little while there, and had aspirations of being a Chris Johnson in the NFL, but that never happened. You know what I mean? So I was back here in grad school, and I was cleaning the stadium. Like, I was picking trash up at the stadium in between me trying to get a coaching job or another. So I remember being in that stadium, like, picking trash up, just humbled and everything. So I went and got my first coaching job at Illinois State, Louisiana Monroe Army, and got a chance to come back to East Carolina. So, you know, I was excited to be back in it. So I told my players, and I tell you, the first thing I did is I said, hey, I'm going to just show you what I did on video. They would always say, hey, I'm going to show you what I did on video so you'll know what it looks like. So I would show them my highlight tape. I said, this is what I did when I was here. Okay, and I think that you can do the whole thing. So I think that for me was just instilling that attitude in them that, hey, here's the vision. This is what can be done. Okay, now let's work to go do it. And I think that's what, you know, some of those guys bought into.
That was your
Chris.
pitch.
That was my pitch.
Junior, I want to ask you about you being a player. We are very guilty of this. People that talk about football, of labeling players, especially running backs. This is a speed guy. This is a power back. This is a pass catcher. This is that. And I apologize to you running backs that we do that. But how would you describe Junior Smith, the running back, for our newer audience that missed the glory days? What kind of running back has the all-time most rushing yards in ECU history? What kind of guy were you?
I would say I was like my coach taught me at the time, Todd Berry, was like, hey, you got to see it before you can do it. Okay, so to me, I was more like a slasher. I would, like, my first year, I don't know, you know, when Jeff Charles was around, he would say, hey, what are you going to do this year? I was like, I'm going to shock the world. I'm going to rush for 1,000 yards in my sophomore year. You know what I mean? That was kind of the type of back I was. And at the end of that year, you know, I finished up with 1,000 yards because I had worked so hard during the summer. I had good teammates and was around some good guys. And so that's kind of the person that I was, just a hard worker, a team player. I was team captain a few years. Yeah. You know, I was in the weight room. I used to win all of Coach Connor's Ironman Pirate Awards, you know, so I'm squatting 630 pounds, bench pressing 360, vertical 39. So I saw myself as a leader because, you know, I had learned from Jeff Blake and them because we went 11-1. So we were number 9 in the country. So we come in as a freshman and we were number 9 in the country. And that was amazing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then my sophomore year, I think we went like 2-9. Yeah. And then my junior year, we went like 5-6. And we had a bunch of quarterbacks get hurt, but I was still, turning out 1,000 yards. And then our senior year, Marcus Crandall was healthy. I still had 1,000 yards, and we went to the Liberty Bowl. So it was kind of cool to be on the front end of it, going, you know, 11-1. number 9 in the country, then going through those tough seasons.
Yeah.
And then, having that good senior year. So it's kind of like Chris, you know what I mean? Kind of what he went in.
Yeah.
And I just say, hey, stick with it. This is what you can do. This is what we can do. Just stick with it. Show the vision. So I think that's what the type of back I was.
Jamie on YouTube says Junior looks like he could still run and stiff arm a cornerback. I agree. Coach Connors, what do you remember about Junior in the weight room?
Man, he was a stout back, man. I tell you, he was a great in the weight room.
Wait, are you doing John Green?
I don't
or
know.
Jeff
I
Connors?
have no idea. I feel like they had the same voice a little bit.
Give me a ready go. Is that
ready go?
There we go.
Ready go.
There's a little Jeff Connors for you.
I do want to go back to Chris right quick because I am curious about this. We talk about how great he was because he was great.
Yes.
In the at practice, was there any flaws? Was there anything you had to kind of work on with Chris? If not, then just say no, he was perfect. But I'm curious if what were some mistakes he used to make maybe early on. In his
early
career?
on, Chris wanted to bounce everything to the outside initially. And so we really took a lot of time of working on drills to go between the tackles. And Coach Holtz was big, like, hey, we're going to block these 6 up front, these defenders. Your job is to make that safety miss. So we were doing so many drills coming through there. And every day, hey, when we're watching video, we don't care about the front, the line, D-line or linebackers. We're going to get those blocked. What are you going to do with that safety? You know what I mean? So my players are visualizing every time they came through the hole, the safety was coming down. What were you going to do? What move? You got to work on it. You got to be ready. You got a split second to make the move. And so many of the backs was able to develop it and do that. So Chris, I mean, like I said, he came in. At first, he didn't want to pass block like any back. You know what I mean? He just wanted the ball. But,
right.
He bought into a lot of stuff, and I just say Chris was just the type of guy you could tell him one thing, and he could take constructive criticism, and he didn't get pissed. He didn't roll his eyes, or he didn't go back and talk to the locker room. He said he'd laugh it off, and he'd go in. He'd be back the next day in front of the room learning, you know what I mean, putting his input, but just was so smart. Like he could see stuff one time, and he had it down.
Let's take a break because Coach Hud is on hold. We'll get to Greg Hudson. We got Junior Smith here to call BS on all of Hud's tall tales, or either confirm them.
We've needed somebody on the show to do that for a while.
but Coach Hud and Junior Smith going to join us when we return. Talk about a great era of Pirate football. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live after this.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This July, get behind the wheel of one of the select new 2026 Subaru Forester models at Capital Subaru of Greenville. Get there now because they have as low as 1.9% APR available for 36 months with approved credit. That's all happening right now at Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive, or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Capital Subaru of Greenville, where your adventure begins. Price does not include tax, title, or registration fees. See dealer for details. Offer expires July 31st, 2026.
The NU in New Blue stands for Next Up, and with their Next Up mentality, they are staying hungry to go the extra mile just for you, humbly learning through continuous training and a commitment to remain focused on working smart to deliver a new level of service excellence. Next Up means doing the small things right because your home deserves it. Whether it's plumbing, electrical, or HVAC issues, New Blue is next up and ready to help. Visit callnublue.com or call 252-228-5855. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Go Pirates!
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
Play ball! Greenville, it's time to play ball. The Greenville Yard Gnomes are back, and tickets are on sale now. Bring the whole family out for big hits, wild promotions, and non-stop fun all night long. From fireworks to theme nights, every game is an experience you don't want to miss. Cold drinks, great food, and the best atmosphere in town. Don't wait till it's sold out. Grab your seats now. Get your tickets today at yardgnomesbaseball.com or at the box office.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
Are you looking to purchase a new home, or are you considering refinancing your current mortgage? This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve. To get started, call me, Talbot Green, 714-2076.
Talbot Green, NMLS 120331. For informational purposes only. Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender. NMLS 208516.
This is Lane Hoover, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. They have 3 locations now. Of course, they have it in Bethel and Stokes and their brand new location right across from Ayden-Grifton High School on Highway 11 in Ayden. Country Mart filling you up with great food and your engines with great gasoline. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. ECU Hall of Famer Junior Smith joining us on the program today. E.E. Smith Jr. I did not. You went to E.E. Smith. A couple of things I think about when I hear E.E. Smith. One, we went to we had our kind of Conley crazy section basketball. So me and all my buddies went to E.E. Smith for the playoff game, Conley on the road. We had a good little team. We had a dude, Johnny Chapman, that could dunk. E.E. Smith had 5 dudes that can dunk, and they were doing windmills and reversing and beat the hell out of us. And I just remember sitting in the gym with nothing to cheer about, like, we got a long ride home after all these windmill dunks are done. And then also, we used to do the high school game of the week, and I was calling a game at Rose versus E.E. Smith. And the E. Smith broadcaster was right beside us, and every first down they do, and that's a Golden Bulls first down. And they were fired up about their Bulls or whatever. But what do you remember about your E. Smith days?
Well,
on the gridiron?
We just had our 35th class reunion, like, what was it, a month ago? So we went home for Memorial Day weekend, and what they do every weekend is every class does their class reunion. So we're out on the football field and they have tents set up for each class from all the way back to like 55, 56. And then next year will be our centennial year for our reunion.
Very cool.
So I just remember going home for that and had the marching band come out, and it was just an amazing time. It was just kind of cool to come from that kind of tradition.
Yes, sir. Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of tradition, HUD loves talking about his high school and all the greats it has produced. Greg Hudson joining us on the Turner Home Team Live line. What's up, Coach Hud?
What's up, Junior?
What's up, Hud? One of the greatest defensive coordinators to ever come through ECU.
That's right. I second that.
Keep saying that, please. Keep sending you a check.
You can probably hear him a little better if you do, Junior. Hutter and Junior Smith. Yeah, I wanted to get you guys on together so we could talk about some of the wars and also the fun times you guys had on the practice field. But Chandler, you had a good question, so I'll let you ask first.
Yeah, so I was actually thinking about this. I just looked it up to make sure I was correct. What's funny is that, so a few years ago, it was the Detroit Lions on Hard Knocks, and Deuce Staley and Aaron Glenn were going at it, talking junk to each other. I just looked. Deuce Staley was the running backs coach. Aaron Glenn was the defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
So was there any back and forth between, I'm sure the players got into it, but when it came to the offensive, defensive coaches, did y'all ever talk junk and go back and forth?
Yeah, I would say all the time. I would say that, HUD just has so much respect, and they came in and planted some good tradition in our program, and he had that defensive fired up. So, we had to get the running backs and all the other players to step up because we would work together every day, whether it was pass protection or one-on-one routes. And I think we came up with a lot of creativity to make the linebackers better and to make the running backs better. And I think we just fed off of each other and inspired each other each week.
Before you answer, HUD, Jay Sonhalter last week said HUD loved us because we would challenge the defense, and HUD would say, go knock, Pierre and Quentin as hard as you can and get our guys better. So, HUD, you wanted the offense to look good or attempt to look good against you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Because that, good on good and big on big is, ones on one is the only way you're going to improve, your starters, and you can go all day against backups or scout team and just get a look. But that's one thing, Skip did is we did a lot of good on good, and we did it throughout the season. We didn't back off of it. We might have lowered the reps, and we got good at staying off the ground. Nobody was on the ground, and if you have a team that knows how to practice together and coaches know how to work together, you're gonna win more games, and we did. And we never had any back and forth because I didn't have any problems because the defense was always winning. So I was.
What you think about that, Junior?
Well, I disagree with that. But, we had to let the defense look good.
Maybe by 2009 when Linville and CJ and Scotty, that might have Ross. Yeah, some headaches there probably trying to get through that line, right, Junior? That's
exactly.
Big dudes.
It was nice because we would do scout team stuff, and we could let Coach Hudson know, hey, this is what we're going to see this week from Memphis, and he could just make a call real quick. And so we didn't have to draw a lot of scout cards and things like that, and he could tell us, hey, they run a lot of outside zone and they like to do this, and it would, like Coach said, it was just big on big, fast on fast, and I think that's what helped our players play fast all the time.
In practice, the offensive players should always perform better because the coaches stand right behind them during practice and tell them what to do before the snap. We're over on the sideline, trying to make it like a game. So they should have had more success, but it's just the way it goes.
HUD, what do you remember about Junior and Coach Shank? Coach Shank has been here with literally 4, I think.
He's still over there working.
He's still here.
He's still over there working as we speak.
But a couple of guys that knew Greenville, knew ECU. It was a new coaching staff coming here to Greenville, North Carolina for the first time. So do you remember kind of, leaning on them for anything, asking questions, having a couple of great Pirates here?
No, because I knew Tim Rose basically my whole life.
Okay, yeah.
And then the 2 times that we played down there when I was in Cincinnati, I was there one of the first season when they had the upper deck put in. I was like, damn, this place is nice. And I was a fan. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was watching, Conference USA Cincinnati stuff. But even before I got there, I was a fan of the linebacker. Was it Kerr?
Jeff Carr, yeah.
Carr.
Yeah. But it was Kerr, but it was Carr. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
everybody messes that one up.
So, yeah, I like that dude. So I knew about East Carolina, and it was the reason I mean, when people ask, why did you leave Minnesota to go to East Carolina, besides Kelly said we were going, I said we can win a championship there. That was the number one reason. I didn't think we could win a Big Ten championship at Minnesota, since they hadn't won one since 1961, I think. And I knew we could win one in Greenville, so that was the number one reason.
And not only did you win one, you won two. Back.
And Junior, what did that mean to you playing as an independent team when you had your Hall of Fame career here to play and win two conference championships, 10, 15 years later? How special was that for you?
Oh, it was super special just because when we came in, like I said, it was a 1-11 team or whatever when we took over.
Yeah.
And then just to develop to go from 5-6 and then to the next year to go to the Birmingham Bowl to learn through that. And then boom, 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 to go back-to-back bowl games and win two conference championships, back-to-back championships like that. It was just amazing. Special kids, special rides, special coaching staff, all the pieces. Everybody was plugged in at the right time, the right place at the right time, and everybody was plugged into the scoreboard.
Hud, Junior mentioned the rebuild that you guys knew you had to do when you got here. How do you balance? I gotta be a little bit patient because it's going to take time to turn around a 1-11 team, but also, hey, we need to go and win right now. What's that like year one when you come into a situation like that?
Well, we knew, obviously, you knew you were going to improve from 1-11, so it wasn't that steep of a hill to climb. But we, really felt like, hey, in that first season, you're going to win two games because of the offense. You got to win two games because of the defense, and you got to steal one in the kicking game. And there's 5. That's how I looked at it, and kept trying to pick. Okay, offense won that one, defense won that one, steal one in the kicking game. Now you get to 5, then you're close to being bowl eligible. And probably the best thing really that happened to us in the long run is to not go to a bowl that first year. To not get rich too quick. But to get close and sniff it, and just made us hungrier. And then the 06 team, that was a fun team because we knew we had turned the corner. Because I think we lost. Didn't we lose the opener, Junior? Oh yeah, that was the fumble.
Oh man, my guy PH.
Yeah,
we lost to Navy in an opener one year. That might have been 06.
That was 06. Yeah,
yeah.
That was like after that game, I was like, I'm never coaching against Navy again. I was like, I'm done with that. Don't go through the summer knowing Navy's your opener. It's the worst summer I've ever had.
Right. A lot of triple.
Hey, how was your summer? Miserable.
It sucked. It sucked. And then we went and played and lost on the when the ball was on the 2 and the receiver was in the end.
Yeah, my guy Philip Henry. Shout out PH.
He bringing out some old stuff. That's right. Birmingham.
We went down and beat Southern Miss. And that turned it a little bit for us. Is going on the road and beating Southern Miss. That was big for us.
An interception to seal it, I believe, if I'm correct.
Did Travis threw it up in the stands or something? Didn't he?
Yeah.
Wow. About all those games.
I'm not saying they were allowed to do that, or I'm not saying I told them to never do that. But
I like it. Junior's moved on with his life. He has an 8 handicap now. He's playing golf. He said bowling. This is all we do, Junior, is tell old stories and talk about it. We got to catch you up on all the things.
Yes, that happened, Junior.
Junior's like, man, I ain't thought about this stuff in 25 years.
Yeah, that's been a long time.
Oh, man.
Junior's playing golf that much. He's an 8 handicap. That damn belt bouncing business looks pretty good. I got to get it.
Yeah, I can't complain. It's been 17 years, so
wow,
I'm grateful.
A lot of folks are still doing stuff out there, Hud, keeping them, stay in business, I guess.
And Junior's walking around saying, it's better to know me and not need me than need me and not know me.
There you go. Here's your next commercial. Greg Hudson joining us. Hud, we talked Chris Johnson with you a little bit last week and talked about it with Coach Smith today. But just again, how about the practices with CJ2K and how you said that you guys that Skip like to go physical, but what does that mean when it comes to tackling a Chris Johnson, Dominique Lindsay, Brandon Simmons? How do you handle that at practice? Be physical but not injure a guy.
Right.
I'll tell you how I handled it. If you were Chris Johnson, you're never playing again.
Right.
You're okay.
Yeah, I was like, hey, wrap him up, keep him up, and tell him good job.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Seriously, I told him, you hurt that guy, you're done. But you know what? Like I said, we knew how to practice and stayed off the ground.
Yeah.
But Chris Johnson, we had a nickname for one kid. We called him Full Speed. Chris Johnson had one speed, and it was lightning fast. So a lot of times our guys didn't hit him. We were hitting him in tackling drills. A lot of times in team, you couldn't get your hands on him. So
I never really thought about the thing that you knew you had a team that knew how to practice. That was such a veteran group by the time you got to 07, 08, 09, right, Junior? And those guys have played together, practiced together so much. That makes a lot of sense. I hadn't really thought in today's age. Good grief, you're teaching your team how to practice in week 5. They're still getting to know each other. So that's great that y'all had such a veteran group in those years.
Yeah, well, the first season it looked like Gettysburg out there at practice. Damn, man, there were bodies everywhere. These guys, they were always on the ground. We got better. You get what you emphasize, and that's what happened. But Chris was not a surprise. Like I told you guys before, I told the scouts he's a first in line guy. He's always up front, and if it's a redo, he's not going to the back of the line. The kid just was a tough person.
I love hearing the stories about him coming in your office, and that story was confirmed by Paul Troth, who told us about all the back and forth you and Chris did when it came to Matt Forte and D'Angelo, Kevin Smith, I think, from UCF.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah.
But HUD would, what would you do, HUD? Put their stats on his locker and say who's the best, and Paul Troth confirmed that story last week.
Yeah, listen. If Chris, the best player, it happened in Minnesota. The best players on defense were Lawrence Baroni and Marion Barber. When they were kicking ass, we were on the sideline drinking Gatorade. And if Chris Johnson was playing at his best, we didn't have to go out on the field. So I was going to motivate him any way he wanted.
That's awesome.
And wasn't there a time where he walked in his office and he said, "I'm the best"?
After the Tulane game is what? Is that right?
No, he autographed the sheet of mine that I put on his locker. He autographed it and wrote, "I'm the best."
No further questions.
Yeah.
CJ 2K had 29 almost. Man, just missed 3,000 yards at ECU. Coach HUD, Junior Smith is the all-time leading rusher at East Carolina.
Yep.
How many rushing yards did Junior Smith have as a player? Take a guess. 4 years.
Oh, you played all 4 years? You must have been really good.
My true freshman year, I played. It was back then. You wanted to come in as a true freshman and play, but that was probably the biggest mistake because it was an 11-1 team, and we had Jeff Blake, and we were throwing it all around the park. I think I had like 139 yards rushing my freshman year.
Wow,
as a true freshman. Yeah.
There. I'm going to say what, 3,300?
3745.
Good God.
And that might not be broken ever again.
It's not going to be.
It's not. Everybody stays.
Keaton had it. Keaton Mitchell had it.
Yeah.
And when he said, "I'm entering NFL,"
well, there it is.
I had a slight smile on my face. I said, "Well, you sure you want to do that? That's fine with me."
A, it's a ton of yards. B, nobody's going to stay.
Nobody's going to stay.
People are going to transfer.
And the reason why Rahjai Harris jumped to 2 is because he stuck around here. He
stayed.
Yeah. And so it had a great senior season. So
I'm gonna say you're record safe, Junior. We'll see, but we'll see.
My feelings, I like to see us have a good running back come in.
Yeah,
and a guy can be exciting and do those things, and then it'll be fun for the community.
Yes, sir.
Get his 2,800 yards and get the hell out of there.
Exactly. Yeah. Good job. On to the next. HUD, where are you at right now?
Northern Kentucky, almost to Cincinnati.
All right.
And hitting schools. It's been a good trip.
Good deal. Yeah. We'll catch up with you next week, man. Appreciate you joining us, and awesome to have Coach Smith and Coach HUD on the same time.
Take care of yourself, HUD.
Yeah, you too, buddy. Love you, man. I'm a huge Junior fan.
Love you too, man. Take care of yourself, baby.
You get respect. All right.
Later, HUD. There
See
is
you, Coach HUD.
Greg Hudson joining us on the Turner Home Team Live Line. Junior Smith in the Pirate Radio studios. Man, it's been fun, Junior. Let's kind of make this a little more regular. I'll keep in touch.
Let's do it. I appreciate.
Yeah.
And I just want to say to the Pirate Nation that hey, we want to take this time. We hate to hear this news on Chris, and that, but he does have a dawning. That Pirate. Attitude, and he's going to fight this thing, and we're praying that he has some type of miraculous recovery, and all things are possible through Christ. And I just think that Chris take all the things that he learned here in Greenville and Pirate Nation, and he'll take that to fight this thing. So we can get behind him. There's a bunch of challenges out there. I saw you do yours the other day. I did mine, and we challenged a few people, and now we can maybe donate so we can get some research going and do that. So let's rally together. That's what Chris will want. And we had a superstar come through through Greenville. And I can remember when he was last here, we hung out. He was here with Lindell White.
Came by here.
Some other guys. And I just remember we were just going around with Chris, and everybody was happy to see him. He was friendly to everybody. And it was just a great, I think it was homecoming. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, and we all we were with the Pirate Radio staff. We rode down up on the hill where they do a big tailgate for homecoming, and everybody just got a chance to see Chris, and you know, the type of person that he is, humble and happy to see everybody, want to see everybody happy and do something for everybody. So we can rally around Chris during this time and just keep him in your prayers, and we just hope that all works out for Chris, because it's a challenging time for him right now.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Junior, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you joining us today. We will take a break, come back. France has scored 2 goals since we last updated you, including one from Mbappe. Mbappe is a monster. We will take a timeout, come back, have more for you. Check in the Buck scoreboard. Back with you after this.
Against sports. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good.
So good, so good, so good.
I saved a bunch of cash.
Buy, sell, trade.
Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play it against sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Come celebrate the next big Pirates win at the Rick House. The Rick House is Greenville and Eastern North Carolina's premier American-themed restaurant.
I'm Jeremy Shelton, General Manager at the Rick House. Come see us for a big city feel right here in Greenville. I guarantee you'll have a great experience.
We feature the very best bourbons around. Our made-from-scratch pastas are to die for, and nobody does steak like the Rick House. We also feature an early dining special from 4 to 6. Come see us at the Rick House, Red Banks Road in Greenville.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids.
On October 9th, it's country music star Brantley Gilbert, along with special guests John Morgan and Jay Webb. For tickets, visit CarolinaCrossroadsAmp.com.
We all have seniors in our life who may need a little extra help with technology. University PC Care's Quick Helps are affordable, in-store, short appointments designed for seniors who may need a little TLC to help with setting up a new computer, help with email or passwords, or help with the latest online scam. They don't need to fear technology anymore. Call 252-558-1280 to schedule an in-store Quick Helps appointment for Greenville or New Bern. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
UBE and Pireware.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at Pirateware.com. Go Pirates!
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see, or a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality, that's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one.
Think downtown Greenville is hard to get to? Think again. The roads are open and downtown is ready for you. Come see us at Fish Street Hardware, where you can drive right in for great food, cold drinks, and entertainment all week long. Join us Tuesday for Singo Music Bingo, Wednesday trivia with $1.25 wings, every Thursday for live music or open mic, then kick off the weekend with live music Friday and Saturday, plus yappy hours and fun in the repair shop game room. The roads are open, the patio is waiting, and downtown Greenville is ready to welcome you at Fish Street Hardware.
This is Lane Hoover, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across eastern North Carolina, where all residents are membership eligible. Members experience in-person service, competitive savings and loan rates, everything from auto, boat, and home loans. First Flight has you covered. Stop by one of our local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Chandler, you doing the 3-hour tour?
3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour.
You're going to be Popeye's lady at the end of this show.
Oh, Popeye!
No, not olive oil. I'm talking about the lady sitting on the bench that's tired. If I said olive oil, I would have said olive oil.
Popeye's lady. Yeah, I am going to be like
You're
that,
gonna be
man.
tired.
I'm tired, man. It's been a long day.
But a fun day. How cool was having Junior Smith?
That's pretty cool, because that is somebody that my dad and all his college buddies talk about all the time. And he is one of the greats. Obviously, it's proven because he is the all-time leading rusher here at East Carolina. And to get him in the studio, man, I don't know why we haven't had him in the studio more, but he is he said he had a lot of fun today talking about some of his old days here at ECU, and of course reminiscing on coaching Chris Johnson. So hope to have him back on the program very soon and more often as well.
Jamie said awesome interview, fun show, the entire show well done. Gabe said good night, guys. All right, Shirley, it's nap time. Let's can you hit the lights, Chandler?
Yeah.
Good night, Gabe.
All right, see you, Gabe.
Good night, Avery.
Good night, Gabe. Good night, Gabe.
It's 5:48, Gabe. I hadn't even had dinner yet. Are you going to? You calling it a night?
Good night. Well, what are you, 95 years old? Did you have dinner like an hour ago?
My man ate at the buffet at 4:30, and he's ready for bed.
Good night, guys.
Are you kidding me? It's Big Brother premiere night.
Are you serious?
I got to watch Big Brother.
You're really going to bed right now as Mbappe and France are up 2-0. Great job, by the way, of keeping your cool when Mbappe scored. And then right after, they scored again to make it 2-0.
Yeah. Mbappe and France are going to advance to the final foe of this World Cup.
Jamie said, night, John Boy.
Night, John Boy.
Night, Mary Ellen.
So the World Cup rolls on tomorrow. This is the only match today. Spain and Belgium. That'll be, that could have been us, but we playing.
I know. Yeah. Are we getting down to the nitty gritty?
We're in the Elite Eight, if you will, at this point. And then you got Saturday will be fun because you've got Norway and England at 5. And then Argentina, Switzerland in the nightcap. So those games coming up later on. And then we'll be down to our last four, our final foe in the World Cup. Can France get another one for good measure? No. It'll be 2-0 in the 85th minute of that one on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. World Cup update brought to you by Greenville United FC. If you missed it earlier, Gavin Williams, man.
10 wins on the year.
10-win Gavin pitched very, very good today. 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 11 strikeouts, and just 1 walk in the victory for Gavin Williams. And let me see if I can go back and find how elusive that last start was. His last win. It took him a long time to get to that 10-win mark. But anyway, he is, let's see, he had lost Gavin Williams, opponent, Friday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm looking at here. But anyway, Gavin gets his 10th win.
Yeah.
3.81 ERA on the year. Not an all-star. Started at an all-star pace and cooled off a little bit, but hopefully this will get him back going again.
I can't see that number. 134 strikeouts. That is tied for sixth in the league.
But yeah, we are looking forward to watching him the rest of the way and hoping he can continue his strong pitching.
How is your Braves doing, Clip Rock?
Awful. Thanks for asking. They have won 2 in a row. One today. Got a text from Bobby Raz, our buddy.
Trivia bud of mine.
He said, Jim Jarvis reminds me of a cult leader name, but damn, he can play shortstop. I am not really familiar with the Braves system or guys coming up, but Jim Jarvis, I saw hit his first major league home run today, and I did not watch the game against the Pirates, but I need to learn about it. He had 3 hits today. Jim Jarvis is a 25-year-old 5'9" shortstop.
You know you're a rookie when or a prospect when your number's 74.
Exactly.
And shortstop.
That's when you know that you hadn't been in the bigs very long. But Jim, hey, I'm drinking the juice when it comes to Jim Jarvis.
I'm drinking the Triple J.
I'm in.
The Jim Jarvis juice. Hey, bartender, give me a little shot of that Jim Jarvis juice.
Give me that Triple J, my man. Hey, make it 2. I'll get one for the lady down there as well. All right, let's take our last break. We'll come back, get ready to wrap things up here on a Thursday after this timeout.
Hey Birdland! On Saturday, July 11th, celebrate America's 250th birthday as the O's take on the Kansas City Royals at 7:05 p.m. 20,000 fans will receive a hot dog race cap presented by Drive Easy Maryland. Whether you're Team Mustard, Team Relish, or Team Ketchup, rep yours all game long. Then stick around for our first ever post-game drone show presented by Coca-Cola. Don't miss your chance to celebrate the red, white, and blue in Birdland. Get tickets at Orioles.com/celebrating250.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
This is Dr. Hode from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Looking for Washington's favorite place to eat? The spot locals keep coming back to. Head to Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Now open 7 days a week, Down on Main is serving up all your favorites. From the house salad with grilled chicken, to the half club and chips, to the crowd-pleasing fried shrimp plate. After a long day, unwind with dinner and drinks on the patio. It's the perfect place to relax and catch up with friends. And don't miss Wednesdays, half-price wings from 4 till close. Down on Main Street, right on Main Street in historic downtown Washington.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where the fiesta never ends. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Wednesday for shrimp tacos for only $11.99. Plus Wednesdays, all Mexican imports are just $3.49. Thursdays, enjoy your favorite beef, chicken, or vegetable fajitas, also just $11.99. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
Hi, I'm Donovan McNabb, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a pretty good day for the stock market. The Dow was up 139 points at 52,487. The NASDAQ was ahead 336 points at 26,206, and the S&P was up 60 at 7,543. That is your Wells Fargo Advisors stock market report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now, back to the show.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. When we have in-studio guests, we ask them to read 10-second liners like you heard the random-ass Donovan McNabb.
Yeah, this is Donovan McNabb.
Chandler said, why do we have that? That was like when we were NBC Sports Radio, and I believe he came on the show, but Rodney Harrison came on the show. We had some NBC folks come on, but they did some liners for us. And but we had Junior Smith read one. Shirley, can we play that? So you'll hear this in our rotation. It's all random. Shirley puts them in a little rotating thing, so they play throughout the day. But Junior Smith cut one, and it was pretty awesome. I want to hear it. So here's what Junior did before he left.
This is ECU Hall of Famer Junior Smith, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
He started
so much passion.
He started so calm, and halfway through he turned into a pirate.
This is ECU Hall of Famer Junior Smith, and you're listening to Pirate Radio. That's kind of like, it reminds me of Kevin James when he did the Ladies and Gentlemen. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine.
This is ECU Hall of Famer Junior Smith, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
I love it, man.
That's the voice. You know what he is, Chandler? The burp.
I was going to say, I thought you were going to say he's him.
He is him.
He is Himothy!
Oh, God. Oh, Chandler, man. 3 hours, man.
This has been awesome.
What a show. We didn't even have a phone 3 hours ago. And here we are.
And Alexander Graham Bell came in, a.k.a. West, and said, let there be phones.
We had one of the worst all-time interviews with Zach Kaplan, and that feels like days ago. And look where we are now. What a show. Thank you, Shirley Rhodes. Intern Avery. Appreciate you.
What happened?
I don't know. Chan Man, enjoyed it,
man. Yes, sir. See you tomorrow.
All right. Feels like the first time. The very first time. Felt like old times. Back with you Friday, 3 o'clock for the crew. I'm Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.